Welcome everybody to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're going to start a new playthrough because we accidentally overrode it. So we're going to start all over again, and we might as well just have that intro fully. So I'm going to turn off that webcam and let's enjoy this gorgeous intro.
Much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are Hans. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Take cover! Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Alright, there it is. Hopefully we don't crash. Again, we have played through this intro, so some of it, so it will not be new to me. So let's speedrun this. Some of it. All right, I accidentally didn't have the right chat up. Okay, so here we go. All right, we're playing as Godwin. We're not actually as Henry, which is pretty neat, pretty interesting. Now I understand. Actually, that must be because obviously we're going to be playing as Henry in the future, so we can't be playing as Henry now, because then we'll mess up the timeline. And I realized that Godwin's crossbow skills are insane. Henry is shaken whenever he holds up his crossbow. Pretty unfortunate that we accidentally overrode our save, but it is what it is. Me, I really enjoyed this intro, so it's a nice chance to see it again. Oh, and I forgot to turn on the face cam. You're gonna have to deal with me. There we go. Let me take out that leader. Oh, he just took that. Took it like a champ. Hey, he's not dying. They're charging in. There you go.
We can handle it here.
Okay.
Need more action! Godwin! Get over here with that!
I can't wait to try out those guns. I want one of them. Pretty basic. This is a nice chance for us to, now that I've gone through this, I feel like it's much less exciting, but damn, the first time I saw this, so good. Yes, yes, sire, my liege, my dry devil. I thought Godwin was like some martial genius. Isn't that what he was in the first game? He picked up the blade and was a master swordsman or something? Am I dreaming it? Oh, also, hey, it's also a good thing to go through this tutorial again. I didn't know that holding right click would allow you to just look around. Hold on, I want to see an enemy too. Yeah, I can just look around freely. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Let's get that glaive randomly. Hey, get out of here. Silly dude. Let me knock this down. There you go. Put it back up. Easy. Where did we just teleport to? So I accidentally deleted our save after a crash happened. I accidentally deleted our save because it loaded in weird, and so we have to redo everything. Luckily, now we just know where everything is, and we'll be able to zoom through this intro bit. And I think we're gonna get up to some theory. No, Hans, get back behind cover! Oh. Look at him on the front lines, though, you know what I mean? He's putting his neck out there. Can you say the same for any other nobles? Gotta give some respect to this dude.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, rat.
That's right, we're all gonna have to hear him spam that again.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
He's desensitized to that arrow just landing behind him. Jeez. Oh, so they do end up breaching. I don't think I recognized this at the start, but they end up breaching the castle. Damn, so we actually really are fucked. I thought we were still on the defensive, but they fully breached this. They got a trebuchet shot in. The ladders are going up. I wonder how Henry is gonna save the day once we finally land our shoes back in those steps there. Oh, rip. Yes, now we have forbidden knowledge. That's right. We're about to go sicko mode. All these bandits, Hans, the no mistakes. This is gonna be pure gameplay by a master who just knows the future. By a master Henry. Several weeks earlier. So that was this whole sequence now is a flashback. Or really is it a flash forward? And now we're just back in the present. Look how exciting it was.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
Look how cheerful Hans and Henry looked in this pre-rendered TikTok filtered cinematic.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that.
Look at that,
Can't have an
Pebbles.
ignoramus for a personal
Remember that grey
bodyguard.
nag.
Anyway, this...
Oh no, what happened?
Alden... whatever.
I accidentally
What does that actually
deleted
mean?
save.
Oh, Dentes.
So we get to enjoy the beautiful intro once again.
Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to
I'm
Lord
still
Otto
getting
von
over it.
Bergow and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a
Congrats,
stick
you
in the
finished
mud.
the tutorial.
Aren't you glad to be finally out of
We're
that
not out of there yet.
hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun?
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's
He just
a
looked
monk
into the camera.
who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Here we are. The site of our doom. The end of our friendship. It may look like hope. It may look like adventure. But it's just gonna be disappointment, death, deleted saves, and crashes.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
I can't wait once we get there. Please tell me we can get there.
Bergow must be made of
Otherwise,
money.
I'm gonna leave y'all in the dust and just play this offline, because surely I would be able to play offline, please. I so much more love the intro to this game compared to the first game too. I mean, it makes sense narratively how they start, but
Well, Henry, looking
I like how we got to not even play Henry. We played as Godwin, so you know we could have started off with some action in the first game.
You bet we will.
That's not what they did,
We'll
but
hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest
I think
tavern.
the sequel
We'll
is so
drink to our
good.
success and chase some local wenches, eh?
The sequel is so
But why
good.
didn't Uncle Hannah take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity.
If that happened to me,
God
I'd
knows
quit for a
where.
day.
And here we are in the middle of it all.
I'm too
carrying an
addicted.
important document.
I want to play.
No, I intend to make the most of this trip.
Every game could
one
be
way or
modded
another.
Skyrim.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Skyrim is every game.
Fortuna juvat. See now. There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat.
New
Trotsky's
Skyrim
almost
mod
within
drop.
reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep
Foreshadowing.
your hair on, eh? Oh, no.
Which I said before, but I'm sure you could also predict what happens to these fellas who were not in the first game when we left. Damn, look at that horse throw it back. Stream early too much? I'm sorry, Egg. Thank you for watching though.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergow's colours. They're from Trotsky.
We're gonna play this a little bit differently too. We're gonna be a good little page boy.
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything.
We're gonna make Hans
foolish,
look good.
fellas. Just follow my orders.
I don't think it'll change much, but let's see what it does. Look how armored up they are. Damn. I'd probably only be able to take out one.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not
It's a
always
nice
that
break.
straightforward these days. Who are you
On that
people?
horse.
Sir Hans Capon.
Never seen you on
Of
my feet. First thing I hear is horse throw it
I bear
back.
a letter for Sir Otto von Bergow from my master, Sir Hanush.
just call it how I see it. Horse eyes are freaky though. Wow, look how they position the ranged units off to the side
This
there.
is indeed the seal of the Lords
So they have
of
full
Light.
access to just fire away. without firing over their melee line. Is that purposeful? Is that why?
King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords.
Here's the issue.
Who side with King Sigismund.
They're on the side of the enemy.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
But we didn't know. I don't get why they don't just start blasting though. I mean, we end up like trying to help each other, but
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
what is your play style? We accidentally skipped this before. Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. Infamous for short temper. Advisor, solve things with knowledge. Scout, to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points. Oh, it's just starting experience points, so it doesn't really matter. I probably would have done Soldier anyways. Well, it's probably going to be harder to level up the advisor skills, because we'll be in combat all day, baby, and you know how good I am at it. So I think I'm gonna just grind up soldier stuff, but it's harder to grind up now the advisor skills, I think. Let me see that I do that.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Ooh, we know exactly what to do here.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits.
Oh no,
for
he's
you.
gonna call me out.
After all, you haven't
He's
been
gonna
able to
call
track
us
them
out.
down.
He's gonna call us
So we
out
can
on
take
any of
matters
those
into our own
decisions, I
hands.
think.
So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe?
Otherwise, I picked
Or are you
both
trying
the
to tell
bad
me you're
options.
A knight and a scribe. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain.
Oh, I guess
He's
I'm supposed to
travelling
stack
with me
up
for the
what I-
first time,
Oh.
and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on
I'm
the
dumb.
orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa,
Your horse knocked
Divish
you
of
out and someone
Tarnberg,
came and took your
and
pants?
Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance.
Sounds like a good
That's-
Friday.
It seems you need as much as
Should
we
I
do
free my
right now.
99-day streak, making it 100, or let it perish?
All right then. You may carry on.
I think you
but
gotta
put your
continue
men
this
in their
streak.
place, sir,
If you
before
relapse
their
now, it's gonna be
impertinence
terrible
leads
for you, Egg.
into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Good talking, Hans.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
Look at this pre-rendered ass
Bandits
cutscene
create
where he
mayhem then vanish like ghosts.
pushes up on us like that with his
We'll be on our
horse.
way.
oh, so you won't accompany us
I
to the
swear,
castle to
no
see
matter
your
what
lord?
we would say, he would hate us.
Sorry, sir, we can't.
I can't help but think
Listen,
that.
you won't make it to the castle before
I can't help
nightfall.
but think that.
Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
I can't help but
Farewell.
Think
Farewell.
he seems so suspicious. Apparently he dies later on though.
What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Unless they came from that patrol. That's what I thought would happen then. My first time seeing this, and that's what I think happened now, knowing we do get ambushed.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
It's pretty common, I think, for this period, for lords of the time to purposefully be bandits. So I wouldn't put it past them.
Henry!
Do something with that mutt.
Come here!
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Let's get some food for Mutt.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt? That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control. Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow.
Look, Illy.
They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies
KCD2
at Lord
is
von
goated.
Bergow's castle.
It is peak.
And I'll be invited too.
I've been crashing like
You
8
might
times,
be right.
but I'm still so determined to play it.
You're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with
It's so
rose-hip
beautiful.
sauce and cabbage.
And I really enjoy the dialogue to these characters.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
This game, I think you can jump right into it. The first game was really slow to get into, so me personally, I don't recommend you play it.
What did I do to you?
But the second game, it's everything the first game was and just better. So I highly recommend you just jump right into this game. I don't think it takes time to really get into. If you've played other action type games, I think you'll be able to get into it. And you know what? We'll see some combat here.
What the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he
Underling
had there?
knows
He backed down
underling.
in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Bergow. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Alright, let's play some combat here. There's something I wanted to bring up, but I forgot. Okay, we already know some of this stuff, so... let's equip all that, that's all we need. Alright. This game reminds me of Skyrim, so I love it. Yeah, I completely agree. It reminds me a lot of Skyrim, and I think it's really fun because they also have sort of captured similarly better, if not the same, type of open world design where it's just interesting to move around and walk around. So, highly recommend. There's a lot of different ways to play and enjoy this game.
Should we start?
So I think it's really good. I think it's really fun.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
That's interesting. In this in this playthrough, in my first playthrough, he says, "Hold up, let me lead," or something like that.
Is that the best you've got?
Pretty interesting that they have different dialogue lines.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
This game is so much more smoother to get into.
Up, eh?
Also, with the combat.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Because I think if I remember right, your swings were even slow.
Gladly. On guard.
So just the combat was so sluggish too.
Good. That's the way. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking.
Like for honor.
You've got to make an opening to strike back.
These cheeky arse
And you
dudes.
do that by means of a perfect block.
What the hell did they say?
Eh?
Swordplay and riding so
You've
long?
become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry.
They were pretty much just continuing straight off from where the first game played, or ended off.
Henry.
We were pretty much continuing from where the first game ended
What
off.
about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
We were sent to deliver a message to another lord.
Perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
We were sent to deliver a message to another lord.
Good, Henry.
But what we had realized was their guard patrol that we had encountered just told us that, hey, this lord that we're trying to send a message to is actually already
You're not as good as
on the
Captain
side of
Bernard.
our enemy that had just already
Be
raided
sure to
us.
remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice. Riposte.
There you go. He's holding his sword on the left, so I just swing right.
I get it. For Christ's sake.
A lot harder than that with some real NPCs, but
let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 Groschen?
100?
Let's also rebind some of this. Let's put that to space. And then we'll make this space. Confirm. Conflict. Confirm. There you go.
200. Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200.
Did they change it so riposte don't ruin the entire combat system? I think so. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but it's not like just a game where you just keep riposting. Because as you can see, one of us will eventually lose stamina or just back off. So we can go into this tennis match where we keep riposting each other or perfect blocking each other, but one of us will need to break that and we'll have the advantage on on the other, to my understanding. So it's not something that you can cheese. Some characters seem to just not block at all, so maybe you'll get some advantage like that. But with some harder enemies, they block pretty well, so we'll need to be a bit more aware of how we're swinging. Let's make sure we never run out of stamina.
Enough.
And it's done.
I yield.
And you've had it. I say the victor
I accidentally
is
surrendered,
clear.
but oh
I'll get
well.
my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
I'll kill him in his sleep.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious. Learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the town. Almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very
Here
handy.
they're talking about the first game's
You
tutorial.
were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
We can level up some of our skills really easily here. I think we should just go in on... Let's try speech, because that's pretty hard to level up, actually.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing Groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that
We
lass
have
of
a
yours.
lovely
What was
Teresa
her
back
name
home.
now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
Horny goat. If we talk about it,
You know,
Hans calls us out,
This
which I
traveling
think is
isn't
pretty
too
funny.
bad.
Being a little gooner he is.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Scholarship, huh? No, let's do stealth.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it? I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Let's find a dagger quick so we can kill people.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Bergow hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Better feed the mutt.
Does anyone know anything
What the
more
fuck,
about
we
von
didn't?
Bergow?
Only what Sir Hans told us.
that von
I didn't.
Bergow is a big cheese in
But
the
I got
royal
the food.
court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
Oh.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the
Poor
same
Mutt.
as knowing how to use
I
them.
know.
And is he any good at sword
Is this
fighting?
game worth?
It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Absolutely. Thumbs up. I think it's very worth. Marksmanship. This might be important to do sword, but marksmanship is pretty OP. Maybe we should do unarmed too, just because that makes me feel cool being able to just take someone out without weapons. Okay, let's do unarmed.
Oh, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes
$60,
to
bro,
fists.
don't lie.
And putting a
10 out
fella
of 10.
half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks...
I bought Skyrim on 11/11/11. I had played Oblivion. I really enjoyed Oblivion. And I believed in Skyrim from what the trailers and marketing told me. It wasn't exactly what they said, but it was still an incredible experience that had upgraded, I felt, from Oblivion in some ways. I think some of the stories and quests in Oblivion were better, and some of the city designs were cooler, but the Skyrim made you really feel immersed in that world, making your own character of different races, being this nobody to becoming the Dragonborn, going across all these guilds, going through their quests, and like really living and being in this world and learning about its lore was really cool. And I thought that sort of purchase was worth it. So for this game, getting it on day one, paying even more for the pre-order bonus, haven't played the original, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I think it is a huge upgrade. I really like it. The open world design is much better from the first game, whereas the first game hardly had like nothing in terms of open world design. It was just like the world. But here it's actually pretty interesting to walk around, at least to me. There's interesting random encounters pretty frequently. I think you need that. Maybe some people like not having encounters, but I think it's just interesting. They're not always there though. Sometimes it's just interesting to see the scenery, but it breaks it up nicely. So that feels nice to just walk around, especially since you're without a horse for a little while, depending, on how you play. I think the combat is done much better. The first game, you almost were required to grind a lot, but I don't think that was a great experience. I mean, I pretty much had to invest time to then enjoy playing the game. So that's the main reason why I can't recommend it, because of that slog. But this game, I think, improves on that while still keeping the really unique aspect of the gameplay that I did think was pretty cool and enjoyable, but it was just a slog. So anyways, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 improves a lot on that combat, and it has kept the similar writing, the fun narrative, the interesting setting. I mean, being American, I don't really know much about this period. I played Crusader Kings 3, so I like the visuals are reminiscent. I play some medieval games here and there, so I kind of know what a knight is. So it's cool to learn, kind of like pop culture type history from this game about this period in time, the technology they used, part of the common society, which isn't totally accurate from what I've gone on to research further. But it is, really interesting to see it rendered out in 3D and visualized. The dialogue and story and cutscenes then are just so interesting. Here we'll see in a bit some flashbacks that sort of recap what happened in the first game, the important story beats. But also this dialogue that we're hearing now, some of it references the first game, some of it is totally new. So it has this nice blend of storytelling to where a newcomer can appreciate this intro and still understand Henry's backstory, whereas someone who has played the original game still finds some refreshing takes on the original story that you already know, but it's presented in an interesting and new way to make it still pretty interesting to see again. So all that said, this game is much better. I think it's worth it. I'm doing my best to keep playing it, even though it crashes repeatedly on my hardware setup. So I do think it's worth it. 10 out of 10. I don't even know if that dude is still here. What's the skill gap for this game? There's not really a skill gap. I don't think... If you've played like Batman Arkham Asylum or Assassin's Creed, the combat is kind of as simple as that. It looks like it can be more complex if you are trying to attack enemies higher level than you, who have tighter timings, who have better skills against you. But it doesn't seem like that's totally necessary. You can cheese it. You can find different ways, ranged ways to combat that, or you can just grind up and get more skills to make combat easier. But it seems to me, even without going to improve our skills right now, we can try and fight anyone. But from the first game, it was pretty unlikely unless you leveled up and grinded. But here it seems like if you're a god gamer, you could. So I can imagine some people are going to do some runs like that without leveling up, anything like that. We'll see though. I don't know. That's my impression so far. Granted, that is my impression from what I've played so far. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but this is a game I really enjoy so far. And we did see how good.
That's pure poetry.
Just like it was in the time
Just
period.
Make sure you're not the one getting knocked
Wearing
on
that
his
type of
arse.
armor,
I'm surprised
like
you didn't say
you're
a
not going to
sword,
take any
since you
damage at all.
never stop going on about
It
the
is
sword
incredible.
Ishvan Toth stole
So it
from
does
you.
a long way to make combat
That sword
easier.
is the only reminder I had of power.
If you're trying to just go
We forested
crazy
together.
and not get hit at
Before
all,
he was
sure
slain.
you can just
Well, that's
wear
another
whatever
matter.
for the drip. But you're going to want
Suppose you've heard
armor
enough
pretty
of
quick.
that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it
I
at
like
that.
how
No offense.
Who helped me
I
tomorrow
think they expand on
with
that a
getting
little bit
supplies
later.
for the journey back.
We
But that's the
rolled
first little
dice
bit of
for it,
dialogue that would
and I
introduce
won.
a
So
new player
Conrad
to the
goes.
idea that
What are
Henry
you
is
on about?
a bastard
Enough.
son.
Oath, you're no
So
fun
he
at
does
all.
have a sort of
There'll be a
special
feast at the
place. He's
castle
not
tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
just any old
Anyone for
lowborn
another
commoner,
helping? There's plenty left.
He does have some
Maybe even
nobility
a
in
bit
him.
for morning.
albeit bastard nobility.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Yeah, exactly. I did the same thing, Keith, which was terrible experience. But it did make the game much more fun.
Henry.
So it's just like, what? Why did they do all that just to have
come
fun?
and help
though?
us get out of this arm.
But totally.
Are you really
So
going
for
to
real,
bathe
should I get
here,
the
Sir
standard one?
Hans? It don't look none too safe a
I
spot
just got
to
the
me.
the premium
don't be
one
such an old woman, Oates.
because it has those
some wine
DLCs,
to warm our
but I
blood.
don't know what they are. So I can't recommend you do that. I only did that because I enjoyed all the DLCs from the first game. So I can only assume that I'll enjoy the same.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to
And
the baths here.
I just
Sir
thought it
Hans.
would be nice to just
Henry's
do it all
right,
at once,
sir.
and I had
Duty first,
the ability
fun
to
later.
afford it, so I
I've
did
been
it
away
that
from
version.
Rattay
I think
in
you're fine to just go with the standard one and just be safe, especially if you have limited game budget though. So you can just wait until the DLC reviews come in. Who knows? Maybe they'll just shit the bed with the success they have with the great launch, from what I've read, and not do well on the DLCs. But I don't think so. I think you can see a lot of care and intent with everything they've done here, especially with like these cinematics. I haven't really been pointing them out.
Will I ever
But
live
how
to
the
see his
characters
young
look,
lordship finally
their
grow up?
poses,
He's
their
got a good
reactions,
heart, but
like
he doesn't have the
there's
sense that he was
actual
born with.
meaning in there and details to catch. So it's very
Responsibility will catch
cinematic.
up with him soon enough, though.
that
There's no
detail
chance of me becoming a monk.
extends to the level design. It extends to the different types of quests. Like, I'm actually surprised. A lot of the quests that we got straight off once we get into the gameplay aren't just to kill things. Sure, we'll kill things along the way, but there's pretty interesting things that we do that aren't just that. So, I don't know, you know, it's neat. It's interesting. It's not just regular action RPG.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
It's a cool experience.
Come on.
So we some stinky boys. Let's take off our armor and let's go shower in this nasty salmonella, Ebola infested water. No, what is it? Malaria. We're gonna get malaria. I think it was worth it. Yeah, I felt bad, but after I beat my first group of 5 bandits, it felt good. Well, that's the thing. I was able to beat 4 bandits here.
Let's go to them.
Females. Also, if you didn't notice, he farted in that water. There were bubbles.
We don't want them to spot us.
Sorry I didn't point that out on time, but in this game, you can kill multiple bandits if you like lock in hard enough and get lucky a little bit. But in the first, I don't think you really could until you leveled up. So
Head down, Henry. We've got to
I just really don't like the first one. I don't think you should be. You should need to invest time into a game to play like that. But that's like me recommending it. You know, if you want to play the first game to just experience that, make your own opinion, and you know, play it for appreciation of it. I think there's a lot of things to appreciate and the cool things they did.
Come on, let's get closer.
And really fun to see how they've improved. So, you know, definitely worth it. But if you're just like looking for a game to play, I don't recommend it. Just get the second one.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way.
Time for the sirens again.
Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
They are quite beautiful. Again, I missed.
Hey? What is this racket here?
It worked.
All right.
Let's go.
What was that?
I'm sorry, whenever I hear people singing like this though, it reminds me of Midsummer. And that just gives me the shivers. Anyone feel the same? You're gonna put me in some Burning Man thing. Roast me alive. This game hella fun. Good luck. Thank you. Oh, therapy.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Mind you, all of this is gonna save our lives. What kind of message does that give? Perverts of the world. Look at this smile. Look at this. Look at this Hans. Well, I feel like his lips are wet because of drooling. Large.
Henry, I told you to.
Oats. The friend from Scarlet's. Tankard. That guy. And we never fed Mutt. But Mutt is okay.
I've got to do something.
I realized very quickly I may have suggested that Mutt got hurt, but Mutt is okay. Oh, that's Oats. Now, remember, who knows that we're here? It could just be a random bandit patrol, but I swear to you, that guy with the helmet on is the captain of the person that we saw. And look at that. I didn't catch this, but they directly, that dude especially in some jester hat, whatever, merchant hat, was looking for that letter. Only one person knows of our letter, though.
Don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're
That
gone.
von Bergow captain.
Head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
So I can't help but think the one being masked is that guy. Oh, hell no, yeah.
What the fuck are you
We
doing?
stopping him.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on!
That nasty man never liked him. The first game is so rough with all the invisible barriers.
Enough, I
Rest in
said!
peace, Oates.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Get his ass out of here.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
He clearly hasn't.
Just now!
Hey, what's good, Tristan? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you wash your hands, goddammit. You got 31 hours in this game and you haven't even gone to the wedding yet?
Cut them up on the other side!
Y'all hear that?
Horses, quick!
We got a lot of content to go through. Especially now that we have to restart an entire playthrough.
Oh, Mutt. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
I love how expressive Hans has been this entire intro. Went from
we can't leave it like this.
to surprised that his friends are dying
Fuck!
to the tired defeatedness of being the lone survivors
to
but
flee.
losing everything that proves that they're nobles or who they are. I think this is such a great intro. And then the castle siege, oh, so good. This is how you open up a game. I like it. Now let's see this. Look at that. They're watching us.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
So they know that we're still alive. They send some people after us afterwards too. Now Henry thinks that guy that was standing next to the helmeted man is actually someone he knows, I think.
We'll get out of the woods.
But I don't
and
think
find
that's true.
someone. Then we'll get that shot.
We're not quite sure or not. Oh, this is fun. Behavior indicator. We accidentally skipped this. So the big thing to note is the ears matter. When they're rested, that's good. If they're alert, that's not good.
Shoulder of yours fixed up. So
Easier to follow than the first, yes.
Trusky.
I'll say the Godwin mission in the first game is enough reason to play it. Absolutely, exactly, Keith. Exactly. Better than the first, yes, 100%. It's everything the first is, but better. I think it's a great sequel. From what I've played so far.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
No, for real, playing as Godwin was awesome, yes.
As soon as you see them.
I'm off in 10 minutes, so I'm hiding till then. Okay, nice.
No fucking around.
Appreciate you, Tristan.
You, watch the middle of the garden.
Thanks for answering. Absolutely.
We can't go this way.
Appreciate you.
Go around. You two, go up there. Get a move on.
I mean, I doubt that we'll know for a while, but I'm speculating.
Go to the fun.
I really do think it's that von Bergow captain. He found out where we were. He assumed we would be camping in the area. He put on that helmet, told his men to use different colors, and that's it.
We'll have to wait.
But why? Ah, see, this is why. This is because maybe von Bergow isn't actually on Sigismund's side, but the captain is. The captain is preventing us from being the proper messenger because he knows that von Bergow would help us out. Why exactly would he help us out? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's like a loyalty connection or if we're just a neighboring lord being just asking for help.
More of them up top.
I'm not sure about that. But either way, maybe that's why we end up defending the castle regardless, is because von Bergow does turn against Sigismund, and that's why we're helping him out in the future.
They're coming here. Stand still.
And you know, in our first playthrough, I also speculated that maybe they didn't want to lead us towards the castle because we would find like siege equipment. But that's obviously wrong because we'd be able to explore that anyways.
Oh, no.
Never mind then.
Fuck, they're in front of us.
Okay,
Quick,
go.
into the rocks.
I think you're right. I haven't found out yet either. Yeah, you haven't been to the wedding yet either. So I don't think we'll know until then. Until we finally meet with von Bergow.
What now?
So I'm just speculating.
Hey?
Watch out!
There's more of them up top.
Take cover!
Damn, I just looked down the barrel of that arrow, that bow. I'm surprised I didn't just get shot in the head and die.
For fuck's sake.
What's funny was in the first game there was a hardcore mode, and then depending on RNG, you could just straight up die and not succeed because part of hardcore mode was surviving as like a baby, as just like a simple RNG check. If you just survive through childhood to become Henry's regular age.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
There's no hardcore mode in here, but
how should I know?
No random deaths like that.
Climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then
yo,
come
thank
back
you
to
for
me.
the 1K likes on that
At least
TikTok.
we'll know if it makes
Very much
sense to go
appreciate that, yo.
way, if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Okay, Hans is gonna stay here. Let's scout ahead. Let's find another route for us to get out. I'm here.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Okay, we found a spot, Hans.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg.
Okay, we're just gonna leave. I'm surprised Henry doesn't say like, oh shit, where's Hans? Isn't he supposed to say that? Because then we just run away. Because I am not restarting this shit. But Hans is over here.
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other.
How did he get past this? I have no idea.
Popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Shut up, suspicious. Let's go. Oh, baby Toto. Let's fight. I forgot about this. What you want?
Fuck you, horse
No.
son.
You. Got him. Give me the stab. Give me the stab. Okay, back off. Stamina, stamina, stamina. See, this guy is not playing as aggressive, so he's a he's a simpleton. He's a simpleton.
Too slow.
Too slow? Shut up.
I'm all yours.
I got fucked up. But Mutt saves me. But we need it to fall. Why? Because this is the sequel. And in the sequel, you have to reset the character's stats.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
So that fall is what causes our stats to roll back.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Those were some flashbacks from the first game. But what's new, I think, in this game is that they take some liberty with what I like is, you know, some sort of metaphorical storytelling. Obviously, Henry is not currently out in this field.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
But a lot of times in games, storytelling is done just within this current scene that
Like
the characters are in.
Shoulders.
But this, you know, tells like they're being
I was the
artsy
one
with
who
it,
raised you.
and I really
You
enjoy
know
it.
how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
W Mutt. The mission was to get him back was so much longer. I realized that. What is going on there? I was not anywhere close to completing that in the last playthrough. So
Well, if I'm not, then...
I might have to focus like a day on just getting Mutt.
Then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God.
Oh, what a
wake
great
up.
transition.
Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk.
Holy shit.
And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely.
You took
otherwise
his
you'd have ended up
drawers
the same
even.
as him.
I don't even do that when I loot a body fully.
What are you wearing?
You're nasty,
We
Hans.
won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He
Game
can
of
look
the
after
year.
himself. Like, we've got to disappear.
This cutscene had me tearing up.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I love how they get to showcase you more his relationship with his father, because that's, you know, we didn't really get to talk to him from the first game, so I think it's neat that they have his father give him that sort of pep talk. And pretty cool storytelling decision. I mean, sometimes it feels a little bit weird to have someone from the dead give you advice, because obviously that's the person's own mind telling them.
It's not so bad.
But it kind of works because we heard so little from the father, so who's to say that's not what he really would have said?
I know
I
you're
don't
hanging
know.
in there.
Pretty fun. Pretty cool. And this is cool too.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They really open you up in this game, like the castle siege,
They're here.
the little camp, those friends die,
Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man
some
army of
comedy,
Sir Hans Capon.
kind of weird stuff.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself
These
together and
flashback
let's go.
cutscenes.
We have to go.
It's just all really cool.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. That scared me last time too. What the shit? At least the weird desync is fixed. I noticed that too.
Skalitz is in
I'm really
flames.
glad. Now we can enjoy these cutscenes in peace.
Survive, Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come
How far are you into the game?
Younger.
We just about started.
Come on.
That was Henry's first lover from the first game, who then died immediately after. In the Scarlet's raid.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, you'll take
Come on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
Can't help but think, you know,
We'll make it together.
Han knew that he was gonna die, but he had to go down, fight in, to save his wife. But he knew he was gonna die, and so he had sent Henry away.
Henry.
With the power of hindsight, I feel like that's what that sort of pause there means. That sort of realization.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Yeah.
Please.
This is the point of view of Henry when they're trying to run back to safety.
Oh, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
And I love how Hans is trying to help out his friend. He could leave him back behind. You know, he's dead weight.
You'll see.
But Hans is...
You're a warrior. You can do this.
See, Hans tells him he's a warrior. I can't help but that's a huge compliment for this noble.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you.
For this noble to say, for this like lowborn
Just a little further.
commoner, you know. So I really do think that there's like a strong relationship between Hans and Henry that's really
wake up.
Really admirable.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
There's a linden tree right outside.
No, we can't stop.
Right outside their family home. That we eventually buried his parents under.
All down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
We get so lucky.
We've got to go.
Baby, we get so lucky with Bozhena here. Hans is a W friend.
I see the light.
I hope they kiss and make up by the end. Me too. Me too.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Bozhena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean
Oh, a
you no
little bit
harm.
of foreshadowing
My
for the
friend needs
Pavlena
help.
missing quest.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
What a kind old lady, too.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Oh, fuck. Hans, get him. Yes, baby.
Think again, scum.
Think again, scum. Fucking dork. He had one chance to say something real cool before this dude died. And then he Naruto runs and takes him out. Not bad.
Hey, lad. Are you alive?
That's why Henry
lad?
is better. Cutscenes from the first game. No. The blood. We rode off on a horse, survived Scarlet, and warned
They burned it to the ground.
warned our local lord.
Who burned it to the ground? Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the
Then we
worst.
slept with this dude's wife.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
We didn't really mean to, but we did. He's still chill with it, though.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
They gotta show off her missing tooth like that?
Oh, may all the saints be praised.
Brendan, thank you for the follow.
You'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here
You
in
agree
my
with that, Archie?
cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
Like, we've been through a lot.
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
I can't help but after this siege... Like, he gets shot again during the siege. And I know that Henry is gonna, you know, save the day somehow. All looks lost, but Henry is here. Henry has come to see us.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing.
I accidentally didn't select that.
Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're
Yeah,
brave.
we're a real man. We hide our
If you
pain.
weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Really?
I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with
He's just
it now.
chill guy with it. He's just bleeding out from the back.
That. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to cure my...
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad.
Welcome back, Emma.
So, if you
Appreciate
feel
you.
up to it, go ahead.
Thank y'all for the
At
likes.
least we'll
Getting
see
us to
how steady
2K
you
on
are
that
on your
TikTok. Appreciate
feet.
y'all.
While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot
This is
on
why
the
we gotta
fire.
pay her back.
If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside.
She got
for
bread,
you.
cheese,
And
soup,
you'll find
liquor,
some of our home-brewed
clothes,
liquor there too,
bed,
in case you
medicine.
need bucking up.
What else do we
Don't
need?
overdo it though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bozhena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
I'm telling you, Hans on his deathbed, helping us out, talking about us. He loves us. Oh, yeah. Here's the screen where terrible fall. Because of that terrible fall, we lost several main level skill and perk points. That's how it is. It's a sequel. Gotta reset us somehow. A giant ass fall is a good enough reason for me. Okay, let's wear that shirt. Let's eat from that pot. Give me another spoonful.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Yummy. Now give me that bread. Gimme. Oh yeah, the save. The fruits. Oh my gosh, she said she got cheese and bread and she didn't even tell us about the fruits, but she had that as a little surprise. Damn, so good. And let's level some perks up here. Nope, no perk points. Okay, wash ourselves off.
I feel like a new man.
This dude smelling musty as hell. Dude, one whiff under his pits and you get knocked out.
Faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call
When the
medicine.
bandits show up, try and knock them out with your stealth buff. That's a good idea.
Or make sure he never gets up again.
I'm gonna just start blasting them.
So consider yourself
Henry's the man they wrote Humpty Dumpty about, by the way. He's not delicate.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute
Well, after that fall, I guess he
knocked
is.
him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Isn't Humpty Dumpty about a king that gets pushed off by his peasant underlings because he's a bad person? Did I just make that up?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces.
I
and served
forgot.
it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
I forgot Henry's an idiot.
Wounds. Try thinking with your head and not
I forgot
just
he's
up.
not the
We need
Henry that
freshly
grinded
picked
out
sage,
3,000
not some
herbs
dried herb, so listen up.
in just the beginning
Sage
village.
has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a at the back. You go.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Seeing
I understand. Maybe I
the law.
And then I'm gonna bury him.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile. When you head and when...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by
Okay, we just got directions on
Says
where
I
to
don't
bury him,
have that
but we already know.
wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right.
Being an op, Henry.
I'll get to it.
The ops are about to pull up on us. You don't need to open up the map now. We good. Well, I guess I have to carry him without the perk. Okay, grab body. Alright, let's bring his ass over there. We have a short little walk. Not too bad. You know, how did we end up here? Actually. Oh, that's right, we swam across the river. Okay, so that's how we got here. I'm thinking about back from that cliff and before that cliff. How exactly we ended up here. And I need to go over here. I'm gonna bury this dude easy enough.
My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Oh, they captured that he talks during that. Isn't that a continuation from the dialogue of just carrying him, though? I don't know. Just neat how they nicely blended over together. Sometimes games freak out when that happens. Alright, all done. In our first playthrough, there was a boar over here somewhere. Nobody gonna... Is that boar still around? Alright.
The bandages are still
can you
quite
hear me,
fresh.
friend?
I won't have to change them till evening.
In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bozhena, too. Well done.
God, thank you kindly.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I think we just need to grab herbs now. Alright, I realized we should have just grabbed these herbs before we talked to her. Just get it done all at once.
Damn, the shoulder still hurts like
Not
hell.
a bad thing.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Spoilers, it is not. Useless shoulder, useless wound. Scripted deer. Let's pick up this
flower.
sage.
Sage. There we go.
This potion really doesn't help us out, so we don't need to grab too much. What does it help? It just helps out when we sleep,
That's
I
it.
think.
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I
Well,
need.
I guess that's actually
so
useful.
Back to Bozhena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I can see how that's actually useful. I realize we just pop it right before we sleep and then we'll get a buff to not sleep as much. So if we find a random bed to just sleep on, we would be able to just instantly get full health with that potion. I just put it all together. Pretty straightforward though.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Okay, they're telling us that not all situations need to be solved.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Get that axe. You say ask me a question.
They must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
And who are you, fella?
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here, sharpish, and tell us who you are.
Shut your mouth
They
and
caught
start
me.
praying, you arsehole. Don't think I don't know what you are.
Fuck out of here. Growler, help.
You won't get me.
You got him, Growler? Save that dude's backside. Oh yeah, this is too easy. Thank you. I messed that up, but it's alright. Well, you know, if I don't kill this dude, I don't have to bury him. But he's already in that... Okay, he moved that... He moved from that, so... We're gonna take his stuff. This poor old lady just like trying to... not look at me looting these people. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to make money somehow, and I'm gonna have to pay you back somehow. It's gonna come from this. It's gonna come from my profession. I'm a warrior. Hey, come back. You don't want to talk about this? You don't want to talk about what just happened?
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they
Well,
were?
they're here for
I
us.
don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Bergow, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Bergow's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they feel confident to
maybe they
fake
were
that
from
they're
that
von
band that
Bergow's
followed
people
us
because
yesterday.
Look here.
they normally
I almost got slaughtered twice in
are.
one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So,
I don't know.
I'd like to know why all this
You
is
tried.
happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are
Oh,
knights,
there's an
then
achievement for
I'm the
being
Queen of Sheba.
vegan? That's funny. Is the game any good? I think so, Trent. I highly recommend it.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler. and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergow. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no
Reputation
bandits.
gained.
I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Have I played one? I have.
I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
This game is everything the first one was, but better.
Sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
There's a lot of meaning
Don't
behind
worry.
those words.
I reckon I've still got a bit of
Not
strength
about the
left.
corpses, I mean promises
I
being
ought to be
broken.
able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
That's Scarlet's axe?
Chamomile and sage, like you said.
I accidentally deleted the save,
Now
so we had to
brew the
restart.
potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so...
Alright.
Me?
I will not.
Oh,
It'll be
she got
done-
mad. Alright, we're gonna skip through this because we're just gonna learn how to do alchemy. But we've already played the first game and we've gone through this before, so let's speed through this. Excuse me. Pretty simple recipe here.
First,
Unlike other fantasy games though, or other
now find the
games like
recipe for
this,
chamomile
medieval,
decoction,
um,
and remember what you have to do.
this
Then
potion
get back
doesn't
to
just
the
heal us
bench
during
and
combat,
we'll
we actually have to
start.
sleep for it to work.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the
it's
shelf
wine, right?
on the left, according to the recipe.
And then it's gonna be saved in chamomile.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the
Oh
book.
no, hello.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
So you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
I opened the game and it loaded straight into
Hear
new
that
game.
bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions,
And so I
you just
accidentally
have to
overwrote
simmer the
thinking I was
herbs.
loading the game.
But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
That's a good point. We should make a backup save actually.
To keep it
Thanks for
going,
bringing that
you
up to
mustn't
me.
stop with the
I didn't want to
bellows.
think about
If
it,
you
but
want to cool it down quick,
I
take
should.
it off the flames. Try it. Move
Also
the
didn't realize you
cauldron
can steal a shovel from a graveyard later. I
Good.
wasted Groschen on
Now
that
we'll
one.
start with the
Hey, I was
brewing.
thinking about just
Get
having a
all the
shovel just
herbs
so,
that you need
know,
ready.
I would have the ability
Once
to
you
do whatever I needed to.
Put them there on the
But good to
shelf.
know that I can just grab
So
it
you've
somewhere
got
else.
them at
Because she does, Bozhena does take her,
Let's get to it. First, throw 2
she does
handfuls
take
of
her shovel back.
chamomile into the cauldron.
So we can't rely on having that. I mean, it's 6 Groschen. That's actually a
Before you
lot.
put it
You're
on
gonna
the
want a handle
flame,
for that.
Turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Bad thing about this is the sand glass is kind of
When
hard
the
to see.
sand has flowed
It was
out,
easier to see, I think, in the
that's
first
one
game.
turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Oh, do I keep boiling it?
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
It's not enough though. No, it's enough.
All right.
I think I only needed
Now,
2 pumps,
take
but I did
one
like 4.
handful of sage, grind
I think I
it
fucked
with
that
a
cook
mortar and
up.
pestle and drop it in the
The
cauldron.
cook is not good. No, seriously, every game, early game, every .1 counts. That's what I was. Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty fun that you have to like,
Now, drop it in the cauldron.
like you gotta want to you gotta haggle for food
You don't have to
because
worry
you gotta
it
eat.
anymore. All you
I think
have
that's
to
pretty
do
fun.
now is decant
Pretty
it.
immersive.
Get a file and pour it in.
But at the point where that gets old, like you'll have enough money to where you don't even need to haggle for that stuff unless you're doing a big purchase. At least that's how I played the first game. So it's nice that, you know, you're not gonna have to keep doing that because you'll be such a baller. Or you could.
Done.
You be careful of the reputation hit though from haggling. It is quite a lot though. I mean, 1 Groschen, that can get you quite a lot of things. It's like Bitcoin.
Here it is.
Oh, come on. Why is he just still in his drawers?
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it.
Sure.
When you won't.
All right, nice.
I need something to eat.
We'll do that. But let's see if we can cook that real quick too, because I realize it would actually be good for us to have this as well. Let's see if we can do that properly on our own. We'll get that wine base. When boiling, you don't have to bellow, just drop and it starts boiling. For real, Keith? Hold up, for real? Okay, let's try that. So it's 2 chamomile. And we don't need to bellow to boil? Damn. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. Really? Move cauldron. Okay, do it for a sandglass. We might as well throw this into the mortar. Save some time. Oh my god, we're so efficient. And then move up, move up, move up. Grind it. Toss it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. This time is money right now. And then grab that vial. Grab that file. Cook is done. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Wrong, you need sage in the mortar? I did do sage in the mortar. Pour. I'm guessing different recipes will need higher temp. Well, it's pretty interesting in the first game. Some of the directions were strong chamomile brew. That means I did that shit perfectly and I got 3. Let's go. Thank you for that tip, Keith. So what's interesting from the first game, some of the steps weren't actually required. But that kind of makes sense because these people aren't really doing the scientific method. You know what I mean? They're not trying to optimize and figure out like the exact science of what you need. They're just telling you what they know works. And sure, that works, but hey, maybe you just need a light simmer. So let's go. Thank you, Keith. You right? I think that's just because I positioned the ingredients maybe a different way than you might have. So it looked like I pulled from the chamomile. All right, nice. We get away with three of those potions. Do we have the perk point? Ah, no, because we didn't level this up through the dialogue. So I'm gonna have to be a slow ass and carry these bodies. Here's the punishment I get for killing bodies. That's pretty interesting, you know what I mean? So can you just bury bodies out in the middle of nowhere? Let me take them over here. Get over that trunk. I'm a bit sad. My earphones have such a low battery. They are wireless though, that's what I want, but with the length of how long I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I would have to like use them halfway, stop, charge them, and then use them again. So that's pretty annoying. So I'm going on without
this damn shoulder.
the earphones, but I'm missing some of the nice audio. I really like the ambient noise when you're just in the forest here. Okay, let's slap our meat, our raw feet meat, back on over and carry the other dude. It's also warm up because I changed the binding for Alt to be space because I find that easier to press than space for those dodges. So trying to really learn that muscle memory. Let's see what we do. If you level up alchemy, you can get that perk for mistakes pretty early. And ooh, that's a good idea. I mean, that's a good way to make money too, right? Let's see who will buy them. Because those are much easier to make than just those horseshoes. If we can make those 3 potions, as long as one of them costs more than like what, 2 gold? That's better than the rate that it takes to make a horseshoe. The horseshoe minigame is really fucking hard for me. Hey Reeves, I don't have much. I can help you with the live streams, but I have a huge stream library. I can add you to my family game share. Just letting you know because I want to help you out. Hey Jungle Mango, thank you so much for that offer. I'm gonna hit you up. I don't think I will need to. I'm able to get the games that I want to play, so I really appreciate you offering that though. But if you have some hidden gems that you want to recommend me, I might hit you up. Thank you for that offer, Django Mango. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Yes, the herbalist will buy them, and you can get a perk to make potions cost more. You can make like 8 per. God damn, we do not have to turn to a life of crime. We're just gonna make drugs. And in fact, isn't that the lesson always? We should be the supplier. Alright, we're making potions. We're gonna grind up. We're gonna grind up. Hold on, turn on the night core. We're about to grind out some potions here. And let me pick her garden clean. This is all mine now. Now that I know that there's money to be made with these flowers, they're all mine now. Imagine, this is just dollars I'm picking up. This is just sacks of gold. This is all mine. She's done a lot for me, but you know what? I can sell her herbs for more and also keep that profit. That's right, it's not very morally right or good, but we're all benefiting in the end. Isn't that what medicine makers say is an excuse? Alright, yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, thank you, Django Mango. Appreciate that. 800 games? Golly. Let me run up here and get some more sage. We're gonna get that sage and chamomile. I should have just picked this place clean.
Hungry.
While we're living at our parents' house, we're gonna reap the benefits. She's gonna feed us. She's gonna house us. Let me take this moment to make some potions and gear us up for the adventure ahead. Oh, we don't lose our gear anymore after this, right? We're already fully reset. I hope I don't lose my inventory after all this picking. Survival skill. I remember downloading in the first game a mod to remove that cutscene of picking flowers, because you're gonna see this shit 10,000 more times. Nettle 2 turns, grind. Nettle for 2 turns. Grind 2 belladonna and add. Then finish. That's how you make the marigold decoction. Nettle and belladonna? Isn't that...
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Isn't that schnapps? Oh no, you said 2 marigold. Oh yeah, that's why. And then what is that? Is that the potion that will just heal you straight up? Like mid-combat without sleeping? Because that's the marigold and we're making the chamomile. Heal ya? Yeah, that's right. Nice. Okay, that's some good looking out then. See, nettle is really... I bet nettle is super rare then. Okay, we picked all those flowers. We're not going to make all those potions, but we're going to make a few. Any good spots for nettle? Can you do stuff to chicken in this game? I gotta post a clip of it. But it's so funny, when you kill a chicken, they just turn into chicken meat. Okay, I don't wanna hurt Bozhena, dude. That's her chicken. That's like a friend of the family too. Come on now. I'm not gonna do that. I got clips of it. I've already killed those digital pixels. I don't have to do it again. Alright, let's make some potions. I'm not a monster. Also, herbs actually spoil in this game, which I find cool. Oh, fuck. That's right. So we kind of do have to cook all this, actually. Chemo. And sage. Okay, we add it in. Grab the sage. Put it in the mortar. Turn the sand glass. Nopes. Turn it over. So it's reset. Lower it. Turn the sand glass. Mortar. Grind it up. Done. No! Oh, I overcooked it. I thought it just stays in and I can just take it out. Oh no, I fucked up the cook. No! Let's see what happens. That's it. Okay, vial. Pour. There we go. Let's see what we get out of that.
Really
especially with egg prices nowadays, she needs her girls. You're right. You're right, Blair. Yeah, why do they have that? Wait, have what? That chicken? How that chicken worked? Oh, it still worked.
Should I have boiled that chamomile for a shorter
Oh,
time?
and he actually tells us what we did wrong. That's cool. Okay, let's grind out maybe like 4 more cooks. We're gonna do this super fast. Grind this out. Add some chamomile in. And water for base. Okay, good to know. Just gotta boil it. In my local supermarket, the eggs are getting stupid expensive. I saw this post on Reddit where this dude is posting the image of the egg sandwiches that they get from their like cafeteria or whatever, their work cafeteria, and it's just a thin film of egg. That's pretty sad. Egg prices be affecting everybody. I thought they were supposed to decrease. Alright, let's pop that sage in. We're about to make some strong potions here. Get that vial. Pour it out. Pour one for the homies. That's crazy work. That long herb picking animation. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me, Blur. We gotta mod that out. Whoa! We lost vision there. I think that means we're getting tired. We gotta make money though. So that we can buy Pebbles. That's right, with the power of the future, I know exactly what I need to do. This is gonna give us a good start for what we're gonna head to. For what we're gonna be involved with. Okay, I can pop that there, and then I wait. Wait. Pull it out. Grind it out. Nice. Okay, we got a system here. Drop it in. Grab the vial. And pour one out. Let's see what we get. Strong, nice. Reach new level in alchemy. What level? Oh no, I gotta leave to see my level here. Whoa! Visual bug. Secondary. Nope. Skills. Alchemy. Looks like I need to level up one more time then. Alright, well that's enough for now. Maybe we should drink one of our own. And actually probably equip some gear. So because we have no armor, let's go ahead and equip what we're gonna wear for our... Let's start off on the green. Okay, which one is the best one? Old quilted. Probably these ones. Do I wear a hose under? No, I'm already wearing the hose. Again, I can just look on the right side. Come on now. Which shirt is the good one? Both occupy the same spot. I'm gonna just do the one that's higher quality. Oh, this one is a nicer look. Equip the torch. Work axe. Yep. And we might as well use these. Just get some experience here, I guess. There you go. Chamomile brew. One day sleep will heal you 3 times faster. And restore energy 2 times faster. I can restore energy in like no time though. What does that mean? Well, I'll just eat. I'll just eat food. I'll eat this food because it will spoil otherwise. So might as well get it out of my inventory. Oh, I'm picking out too much. I don't think I actually have to use a chamomile potion here. I think you're hungry. Yeah. 29 nourishment. Bro's about to starve. I was. I realized that then. Henry working on that telekinesis skill. Taking off that book, that alchemy book.
They're going to rest by the stream.
We got Skyrim here.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Awesome. Okay, then we just sleep. I should have just... No, because it was going to spoil. I just said that. That's right. Okay, let me sleep and save. And I think we get woken up in the middle of the night. Uh-oh.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
I'll be honest, I can't really remember that guy.
Where's my fucking sword?
But apparently that's like our big villain right here. Is that guy.
And I found it.
Istvan.
Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything. Rotted hell! Oh.
I think that was like closer to the end of the game. I'm not sure.
It's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over.
Oh,
I'll find you.
I remember that.
Yeah!
Yeah, oh.
Don't disappoint me.
But that happens like hours between...
Wake up, Henry.
Those are like hours
past sunrise.
of gameplay between those story cutscenes. You can't blame me.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
I think we're supposed to think that was Teresa at first, but this is Pavlena. Where's Our Lady?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
She don't believe us.
He's alive.
We are knights.
How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Let's be positive.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden. What would happen if I said this? He's being a horny goat here.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find
We're gonna be a
peace.
good Christian, though.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once.
Keith, thank you for the follow.
Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye. That's the best remedy for
Will
many
you save her later?
ailments.
I don't think I even...
And a full stomach will help
Hold on,
too.
no spoilers. I
Breakfast
didn't
is
save
on
her
the
yet.
table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save
I might
Ma
just
from the
kill that
clutches
dude
of
with
his
a stealth
lordship.
Oh, we got perks? Just the main level. Charming Man, Opportunist. Yeah, we're gonna do Charming Man because I think that's gonna be more common. Speech. I like the haggling one. We're not gonna find polished wares anytime soon, I don't think. So we just speed through that. How you doing, Hans?
Look who's finally up! Good
Henry!
morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Henry's come to see
Come
us.
join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way
He's
from
so
the
positive
spring.
right now.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too,
In it,
Henry.
Reeves.
Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some...
No worries, Keith.
estate
Once you start, it's
or
a
something.
little obvious what
The
goes down.
third
That's what I'm
time?
thinking too.
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. We're gonna do a quick bathroom break, so let me be right back. Alright. 1 quick second, y'all. All right. Sometimes you just gotta blow those trunks. Sometimes. Anyways.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though.
I didn't realize they were just mercenaries. I thought they were...
We're saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
Just like the kingdom,
just what I heard.
like the soldiers of the
That's all
people
we
attacking
need.
us.
I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we
Everyone
know...
together now.
Audentes. Fortuna Juvat.
How do I always forget the Fortuna
you
part?
Finally learned it.
That's like the central focus of that message. Audentes Fortuna
Fortune
Juvat.
favors the bold.
I speak Latin.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they
Did
are.
I play the first? I did,
Who
D-Maze.
but a lord or a priest could know Latin?
IDK if
And
it was in the
priests,
first game, but
they
this one has a
ain't.
stats page.
I can tell.
Oh, let me
As
check
I
that out.
recall, you already got a pony
also, y'all,
from
sorry for
Uncle
missing the
Hannah
2K, but thank you for
as
the
a
3K
reward
likes.
for saving me.
In case I
Your
didn't call out the
Pebbles.
2K.
So I'll
But
save
thank y'all for
myself
the
a few
2K likes on that TikTok.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Well,
the foe took the castle by subterfuge.
I don't remember this
and we
fight too
planned a
much.
counterattack.
I think this was later in the game.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far.
I just love how
Once
this
you climb the hill above
this game is so
Bergow,
good.
You'll see the castle.
The whole reason why we can't get into the
I think we
castle
should
is
get on
because he
our way
looks
as soon as
like shit.
possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food
But it's also
for
an
you
introduction
for your
to the
journey.
game mechanic
Bozhena,
where what we wear
I don't know how
matters.
to thank you for all this.
I just think
But
that's
I
neat.
do.
Like,
Once we've settled our business with von Bergow,
the gameplay,
I shall reward you as befits a knight.
the gameplay
You have my
aligns
word
with
of honor.
like what the narrative is
Now
trying to
you've
tell
got
you,
me curious.
which is really
I
cool.
never got a knight's word before.
For a
There's no
start,
dissonance
you can
or-
leave me that axe
or weird
and spade.
Separation
We can't
between
manage
like
without them.
what the story
Yes,
is
of
trying
course.
to make you feel
And
like,
thanks for everything you've done,
or what
Bozhena.
the game
I
is
have
making
something
you feel
for
like.
you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each
How to
time.
brew 60
and it'll
potions and a
save
bunch
you
of
lot
fetch quests.
trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlina. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
Y'all got any more generosity, though?
And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Okay, yeah, keep
if
on
you
yapping,
should ever
Hans.
find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you.
That one's mine,
sir.
too.
Though, I'm not sure
Right.
I could find the way to Perkstein.
You enjoy the rest of your meal.
Hopefully we'll
Thank you,
never need to
Bozhena.
take up
I'll pay you
your
back
offer.
someday. Anyways, let's go, Hans.
Sorry for coming late, Ma.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
And Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergow and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Someone from my dreams.
Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw
I
it
think
there.
it's just someone who looked like him.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts.
But what's
to
this
settle,
dude doing
but that's
terrorizing us?
Nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his. And Otto von Bergow is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people.
Unless it's a
It was
coincidence.
dark. God knows what you saw.
Because he would be attacking von Bergow if I was right about
Yes. We'll surely get him one.
how von
day. I
Bergow
promise you. And your sword
is being
too.
betrayed by his own people.
But I don't think either of
I'm
them
not sure,
are
though.
around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time.
There go his
and found
pizzle
yourself
again.
a
He always
weapon
talking
to
about his
replace that
pizzle.
sword.
How many times I got
Good.
Hans's
when you might
pizzle in
need
my
it around
mouth?
here.
Always
Come
talking about
on,
his pizzle.
Let's get going.
Been playing
Your
this all
mind
day.
will
Me
turn
too,
to
Cheddar
better things
Inspector.
along the way.
We're coming up on 2 hours. I hope it does not crash in the next hour. Come on, give me another long-ass, wonderful stretch of gameplay. Look at this wonderful woman. She gave us food. She healed us. Bed. Money. Extra food. Clothes. Weapons. What more can we do? Oh, you know what's weird? I forgot. We didn't do the prayer. We didn't do a prayer for Hans. Y'all remember that in our first playthrough, we got to do a prayer for him. That's pretty neat. Happy montage time. Our friends are dead. But you know what? We have survived. And we're on our way to finish our mission. Once we finish our mission, we're gonna sit back, we're gonna change into some better clothes, better armor. It's gonna be grand. We're gonna be heroes of Skalitz and Perkwitz and whatever where place is, and come back with a new army to help against Sigismund himself. Surely that's what will happen, right? Look at that, even the neighbors are happy to see us. Oh, I guess not. Well, the countryside is at least beautiful to look at. I'm playing on Xbox and haven't had a single issue. Oh, that's good to hear. Playing on Xbox 2, sometimes the screen will flash a bit, but it'll only happen after I play. I mean, so far the performance is really good. It just randomly crashes, but I think that's because I'm streaming it. So, I don't think I really have any issues either. The beginning entrance to Troskovitz. Or... not? Because actually, I thought the castle is not by Troskovitz, but this is Troskovitz, isn't it? I guess it's just up the hill. Really tall like. Oh, how you doing? We just get chased away. Yeah, that's Troskovitz. I killed people in that inn before. Oh, we have to go up the Monges. This looks like a short walk, but that is a long... that's like 5 miles away. Anyways, after that 5-mile walk, we're all sweaty. Our armpits are stinky. We're finally up here.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Look at that chicken with that big loaf of bread.
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
The negativity begins.
Sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Without your name opens all gates. Open up.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Look at that scenic background.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
They will totally believe us. Oh god. This is the nastiest shit ever. Oh!
Fucking shit!
That's in his hair follicles, his eyebrows.
Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
That's so disgusting.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out
They
of
didn't have
here
to throw
on the
shit
double.
on us though.
The pair of you!
What's all this
I hope
about?
we get to execute them. Looks like a good place to fortify against zomboids.
Why don't you
For
send
real.
those beggars packing?
I did, sir.
For real.
Say they're messengers. I am Sir
I can't wait for
Hans Capon
Zomboid to
of
allow us to
Perkstein.
build
And
naturally,
I heard.
maybe even better
Nevertheless,
defenses types.
I doubt Sir
Still gotta do
Hanush
that
would send
decoration
two
build.
vagabonds covered in excrement
keeping an
as
eye on it.
emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead.
What?
We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Not his body.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to
Can't
the
help but feel
castle.
suspicious
Sir?
about that.
There's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a
I
messenger
wonder
looks
what
like.
is in this message from Sigismund.
Count yourselves lucky
that I don't have time to
It
waste
could still
on
be
you.
that Sigismund is trying to court von Bergow. That's why he has to send messengers.
Getting in.
Otherwise, if they're already allied, why does he need a messenger? I love how Hans just tumbles over like 5 times.
Wait, one moment.
Good shit, Cheddar. Finally figured out combat and took out a bandit camp with 5 bandits in it. Let's go, baby.
What the
Let's go, Cheddar.
was that?
Now I gotta figure out how to get all the loot back to town and sell it. You're gonna enjoy that long walk. Unless you have a horse,
So
it's
now
hard.
what?
Can you put stuff on him? That will come in clutch for a lot of
There's only one thing we can do.
all of the good loot that we can get. Y'all don't want to make horseshoes for like 5 years? We just have to give up life after this. Well, an option would be to go back to Rate, get some new clothes, and then come back, but from the first game, the
Have you two got any groceries?
older nobles don't really like Hans
Do you take
because they think he's just some kid who just sleeps around and doesn't really do much,
Like a badger.
which he kind of is, but you know, he doesn't want to reinforce that.
Look, we've had a
image.
tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
Oh, he's so mad.
As the gentleman wishes.
If I can't carry everything, I
This is
just
not
grab
far
stuff
off.
worth 100 or around.
We look like a couple of beggars, and we
It's
stink
Skyrim
even
rules, you
worse.
gotta get that value to weight ratio.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We have to get our letter back.
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
We'll kill them one by one.
They're very droll.
None of this leads to
No, I
anything,
was
though.
thinking more like find out where they put the...
Are you dreaming?
Quite a strong one.
Bollocks.
What else do you want to do?
To Rata, you just...
Yeah.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would...
He might, but we've got no message. Shit,
Alright.
nothing.
It's not your fault they died.
So they're feeling pretty torn
We'll
up, but
keep
it's
the
alright.
promise. Best way... We'll get...
Al dente.
Al dente.
Food. About bloody time.
But we're gonna get into a spat here.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
So generous.
Cheers.
He doesn't even want to cheers. Come on now. Oh, wow.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Christ. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
It does not work out. Ooh. Last time I don't think I washed myself up, but let me wash myself up.
God
See
be
if...
with
Okay,
you.
we can't.
A full picture. My word, I ain't seen. Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely
She
job of
comes
keeping
from
the
the
soldiers'
castle.
throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh
That's why I
my.
can't help. She knows the helmeted
Can you
man.
smell that too?
Oof! It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella, that's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go stinking.
Oh, this is how we learn to wash up. Yeah, I think she's just being coy about who she is because she knows.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Am I completely? I guess I'm completely off though.
Himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. What to do with Wait a moment then. I'll be right back. Her stewed lights.
Catherine, talk to me.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Why isn't she? Why would she try and hide that though? I wonder.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh, she's pissed.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Bergow, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
That's him. Oh no, that's not him.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Bergow is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Nobody understands. I'm trying to save us all. Sigismund's army is gonna pillage us all.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you
That's
ready?
a crazy expression.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All
Alright, let's carry some sacks of flour.
If you're just too many.
She's giving us directions.
All right, for sure.
Oh, good.
Is that?
All right.
Glad to. Where?
Scallies.
But I know.
Oh, we can ask about the
I
wedding.
heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff.
Hey,
And
he
it's
killed
going
us
to
in one
be
of
a
our
grand affair.
saves.
When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
I forgot about this lady's accent. You don't like her accent?
It seems...
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
It sounds
If
pretty
you want to
authentic.
find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at
She
heart.
might have been born in 1403.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
Nobody invited me.
All right, Hans, I see you. I see you.
Pardon.
I talked to that woman.
Sounds like a Jamaican
I
auntie.
noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you,
I like
though.
that
The
description.
main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely
She
her,
seems
though.
very kind.
You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergow is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he
Now, calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semin is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergow will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Not yet.
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for von Bergow to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble
I'm
pizzle?
not.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. People will remember my face, and when everything, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
Look, we're not in it, so if you want to somehow scrape your way...
He's not going to do it for us,
that'd be
though.
some arist...
Not orator, and
I forgot we should
now,
suck up to him
which am I?
so he can improve our reputation.
I understand.
Thank you, Henry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for... But above, as soon as we
All
have
right.
a blow...
He's going to pay us
that'll be
back, but he's a liar. He's a dirty little liar. I hate him. Let's carry these sacks. Oops. It's the other way.
One beer.
Wow, what a tool.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks,
Yeah, it's
are you?
pretty
isn't half heavy.
It's pretty interesting, right? Because it's we see how he would save our life, you know, helping us out, treating us as an equal, but in cases like this, when he feels his pride has really been hurt, he is a noble through and through. Pretty complex character. You kind of like him, and then you really detest him in other times.
Great. Get them out of here.
Oh, but that personality of his, pretty special. It is a plot point. Because while we're out here busting our ass carrying these flowers, these sacks of flour, he's gonna pick his own fight.
Why the
Look at
long
him, he
face?
stood up.
Oh, our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same.
What did I do to you? He was in the water, at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
Maybe because you've got no way
His
of
Vatya
proving it.
thrush.
And chucked him into the water.
Oh, dude, damn it, Hans! He's getting into a fight with the local bailiff's son, who is now related to someone who's gonna marry Lord Samin. Come on, Hans. I bet this is gonna be a story where, you know, we pick fights, we hate each other, and then we're all gonna come back together for the epic siege battle.
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky.
Arthur meme.
Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
You see him how he blew his hair?
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with
I
this
live for the
yokel who fancies
reputation
himself
games.
as a military strategist.
Even though I would have just cursed him out
I
too.
don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits, even von
this guy.
Bergow himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Bergstein. You're starting to bore me.
He really sounds
You and
like
your
that
silly
side character in a
made-up name.
cartoon that
No
nobody
apology,
likes.
then. It looks like I'm going to
His
have to
annoying
teach you a
American voice.
lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared!
Punch his ass out.
Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Oh shit. Come on, man. You were expecting that too. Alright, let's join in. Oh, you want some? Hired hand? Are you just fighting for no reason? Are these people paying you to fight? What are you doing? This is not your fight. Get out of here. I don't want to see you again. Oh, but if you start swinging back at me, I will take you out, boy.
Bad luck.
Bad luck? Bad luck that you're fighting me. Oh, you want some too now? Heinrich?
You're a dead man. You know that?
Someone give me my dagger. Someone give me my dagger right now. All these villagers need to die. They know nothing of the sword. We should be working together. Oh! Get out of here. Y'all gonna leave me with that 2v1? I hope Hans is alright. Oh shit. Let me take this dude out. Come on. Throw some strong hits. Give me some strong hits. Don't speak German to me. Hold on, I'm locked in here. Let me lock in here.
Oh Gott! Ich wurde... Scheiße! You won't get me!
Come on now. Come on now, I upgraded unarmed. Because what really matters is being able to defend yourself when you have no arms. That's why you level up unarmed. Nobody will take me out. Oh, this dude is using the power of the back pedal? Oh, but you came within reach, so you're done. Oh, what? You want some too? I don't know, this dude looks like he gets with his sister. I'm sorry, but that's the truth right there. Cutscene.
What the hell is going on here?
At least it's not the bailiff.
Grab them vagabonds.
Hey, come on. I didn't get hit once. I like how everyone was like, oh.
Bastards!
Finally off work. Awesome, interesting. La la la. I love that part from that dude. I think if the Miller and Blacksmith quest pops up automatically, but you didn't talk to them before this. They do pop up automatically. At least they show us markers once we get out of here. Take off your socks, Tristan. It's time to relax.
Now and be on our way to the castle, but no.
Is this game majority cutscene and dialogue choices?
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero,
It depends on you.
Since, and I wouldn't have had to
I think they do a good job showing you what this game is about.
Isn't a mess, is it?
But, I mean, you don't have to go to the next cutscene, and you can easily skip this too. So it's pretty freeform and open to how you want to play. But to me, I feel like it's the other way around,
Who the hell do you think
where
you
it's
are?
not really heavy on the dialogue, unless you are actively talking to NPCs.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault.
Maybe
what
other
happened in
people
the tavern.
people feel differently, but
My fault?
there's a lot of
You can't be
walking and
serious.
combat
Whose
and just
fault
like
is it that
gameplay
we're
that you
in
can be
this
doing
fucking
before
pillory?
your next cutscene. So it's really up to you on how you play, how fast you go through stuff.
Nothing to say, eh? You
Rip,
really
Hans
are
never
a
punched a cop. That's
simpleton.
what an idiot.
I don't understand how I could have
He
failed
even
to
surprised
see it for
the
so long.
person he was fighting.
A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Yeah, that's right, Keith.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week
Oh,
ago.
maybe I shouldn't
All you've
antagonize
known
him.
up to now-
Now you've gone. I've had it up to here. You were supposed to make. You fucking.
Oh, that's enough. I can take that.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't appreciate us.
Oh, don't you keep. I have to consider what's.
We split up here. Here it is. We get our punishment in the stocks. What a terrible punishment. Standing that whole time.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
There's the man of the hour.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we?
There's a level of detail with their cutscenes that not every game has.
Go on, get out of
Like
my
they're worth
sight.
watching, I feel.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergow at the wedding.
Thank you for the
bid
4K
you
likes on that
farewell.
TikTok. Appreciate y'all. This dude really likes his job, being able to listen to all this drama.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Bean bean. Bean bean. Bean bean the big cat.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find Mutt without you. Yes.
Put some clothes on.
You're
you
in the right
scoundrel.
place. Over here. You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
Let's talk to Bera. She's a sort of tutorial. So we get some missions.
What do you
We
want
can
from me?
get the wedding party
I don't want
invite from the
anything
miller
from you.
or the blacksmith.
I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I want to
I've
get the
been
horse
begging
first.
for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of
Hi, Bean.
Troskowitz.
Here's Puff. Puffy. Puffy. Oh, she suddenly starts to use it as a scratcher.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things
Hey, be
can
careful.
only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says.
Oh, right, she
Bruises
introduces us
build
to Tomcat.
character.
Do you know anything?
They say he's a master
So
swordsman.
that's something we should do after we get
Do you think Tomcat
Pebbles.
might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense.
I don't want to pull what.
Well,
Well,
more like
Okay, nice.
Hey,
I'm Bar.
looks like you know.
I ain't
Where are you?
for work. So they all promised them with
The city's not any better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean
I
like
remember
to
this
Prague?
too.
Or
We're talking
somewhere
about Prague,
further?
but I wonder
I'd
if we
like to
actually
go
get to go to
Aha.
Prague.
well, but I won't be.
That would be pretty crazy to see in 3D rendered in the game.
Why exactly?
Why? I've been in the
What do you... Don't get your hopes.
You mean that I...
You...
Nah.
Then why...
Sometimes, but but on the whole...
Alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Because they're... You can...
All that stuff. Okay, she can also tell us about armor.
I'm practically...
So we're gonna skip through this. This is just teaching us about the...
What armor?
No, they say if
The
all
Brunswick
the other...
armor.
I'd prefer...
But...
And then we fail that, but we get a lockpick from her. And then she gives us some money too.
I have no money.
The hell you
Is
will.
the digital copy more expensive than the disc? I think they're the same price now.
I'll skip supper. It's partly your
You can get
doing
Master
anyway.
Strike from Tomcat.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's
don't
get it
start
from there.
crying.
Okay, that's it then.
Can I ask about...
Back. Okay,
Oh,
thank you,
well.
Barra.
Don't worry.
Sorry for skipping through, but I've already heard it all before I delete my save. Alright, so we have some free access. Let me get that axe that chat told me about as well. Free axe. Pretty strong. If we talk to this merchant, he'll also tell us about the caravan that he lost, which has its own set of potions for us. So we can't forget about that. But we don't need to talk to him to get it. We just... we do get the location from him, though. But it'll still always be there. Alright, so let's grab this axe. And... is there an inn around here? If there's an inn, we can pick up our pre-order bonus gear.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
So, actually, speaking of which, let me ask Barra where I can sleep, because she'll probably tell me. Or is that it? Oh, yeah. Obviously, here.
You're in need of money, friend.
The tavern. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a room. I don't know if we'll have enough money, though. Oh, it's locked. What time is it? It's 8 a.m.? Oh no, I remember. We end up just sleeping right here, so there's no chest for us. That's too bad. Oh well. Let's move on ahead then.
Guards arrived. He bombarded them with all kinds of insults, which led to a brawl. He badly wounded 3 soldiers.
Oh, I should wear some clothes. Okay, everybody. Wearing some clothes here. Which one is better? Simple hood. Which one has more armor? This one. Which hose is best? I think it's that one. Okay. All good. We are full on food. On that recipe. Okay, we're all set. Okay, what is this? This is for carpentry. Carpenters and joiners. Okay, so first stop then. I'm thinking we can go find out what happened to Mutt, but that's gonna be a long experience. So what I think the game intends for you to do is just like walk to Samin. But I would like to find a way to get some money here actually. We have a few things that we can sell, right? See how much this trader will buy him for. So, food. Chamomile brew. Strong chamomile brew, 9. How much for 9? 32 gold. Hey, that's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Okay, let's sell some of this stuff too. Sell these equipment that we're not using. Any weapons, and that's it. Okay, so we're gonna get 37 gold out of that.
I'd like to do something good.
Let's actually start throwing them a bone. Let's lower the price that he pays us,
and
so that we improve their reputation. We might get some good stuff out of that. Oops, sorry. Relax, everybody.
That's more like
Yeah, I didn't mean to pull it out.
welcome. A few days.
Okay, tell us about the wagon.
And we're on the.
Okay, that's it. Bye bye. All right. Now, is there anything that I can steal around here? What would be a good place to steal from?
Greetings to you too.
We could pick up the riddle from the scribe. Or maybe there's stuff to steal from here, huh? Let's see what's upstairs. Uh-oh, we're trespassing, and they see us. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I'm sorry. I won't steal ever again. Give me the quest for the...
What can I do?
The armor.
I met the local... She's here.
I don't care if we go to Prague, but I know we do get to go to Gutenberg, though.
Maybe, but Barrow...
Oh, nice. I'm excited to see that. That's supposed to be a big city, too, right?
It's all... There are... Why?
I might be
aiming a bit. In short, I don't
We
believe...
failed all those speech checks.
Look.
Okay, so
But
here
I
he gives me the riddle.
And how...
I've got to take pass.
It's long as hell.
Answers.
The crown and the maid.
Waldorf, Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to... I'm not here. And now...
But we do get a nice pole axe recipe. Okay, let's read that. I'm thinking... We don't really need that. Well, we need Frankfurt steel. That's a unique item. I'm wondering if there's anything... Yeah, we can make a quick buck here. Not unless we want to go legit. Okay, so let's try and walk on over to the next town and see if we encounter any bandits. Let's head to Samin. Sell clothes at the tailor. Oh, we already sold the clothes. Does it matter who we sell stuff to, though? Do we get any improvements in prices depending on that? I don't think so, right? Let's head to Samin. What's enjoyable about this game is that, you know, it's not too boring to walk along the path to your next town. Like, there's probably going to be one or two interesting random encounters here. I think it's actually scripted. I think our very first interaction is going to be a dude who wants us to fight him.
Good day. Huntsman.
These wagons, I think it's really cool that you can jump into them. I think I showed that off earlier. This dude wants us to fight him. We're gonna do it for the free melee experience.
Would you like... I hope you meet
Okay.
him. Sorry. Wait, punch me.
None of the dialogue
Smack
really
me.
matters. He just wants us to beat him
Very
up.
well then. Or not. It's up. You ready?
So we just get to have fun here. The blacksmith probably buys weapons and stuff for better price, but better quality makes more. He does buy. He does seem to buy the horseshoes at a higher price than regular, or at least the saddler, which I think is interesting. So I don't think it matters too much, but there did seem to be a difference between the blacksmith and saddler, at least for the horseshoes.
All right. Got to be.
Okay, and that's it. We don't get anything out of it. And I forgot we also got this to level up. You can buy weapons, armor, and clothing at a 10% better price. Interesting. I'm gonna get this one that gives us a bonus to selling stuff, though. Ooh, look at all these perks. Holy shit. What? We suddenly get a massive perk. We have 2 alchemy perks now. Oh. No, I don't understand why. Raw food and herbs you have will spoil slower. Ooh, nourishment will not decrease while brewing potions. That's cool. So we can kind of take our time there. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Oh, fuck. Why didn't we take these perks? Every time you successfully brew a potion, you get 1 extra potion of the same quality. That sounds huge. The brewing process will be more tolerant of minor errors. I don't think I need that just yet, so I'm going to do Potion Seller and Secret of Matter, so we can kind of multiply the amount of money that we make if we go that route. Craftsmanship. We don't have the cobbler kit. Let's try doing well fitted here. Because we should be always repairing. Drinking, we have a drinking skill. If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that nightcap. That's interesting. Night training. Okay, night training, so we may not get pulled off. So we reduce our chances of getting pulled off. Boost in experience if we sit down, okay. And this one way or another. So if we fail a stealth kill, we'll still get a boost to killing them afterwards. I think that's pretty useful. And another selling perk. Okay, nice. We have some more for our perks. Head protection. Blocks. Will cost you 20% less stamina. Yes. That will allow us to fight and throw out more attacks because we have more stamina. So I think that's worth it. If you fight unarmed, we'll count 5%, 5 points more. First strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost less stamina, but be stronger. And it will activate after performing stealth takedown. Interesting, let's learn that. Combos. Oh, we should also know how to do this combo. So we have a right, left, right combo, and then a left, right, left combo. So pretty much just a opposite, opposite, opposite attack. We have that combo. And the same combo can be done if we are using sword and shield. Okay. Nice. Let's save the game. Since we did all those perks. And I see that dude shirtless who's mean mugging me.
Stop a while, my good man.
God be with you.
What's this about?
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great
That's
price.
good for you, stable master. I don't know why you need a bow for. You take care of horses. Oh, trainer? You're a trainer? I do not remember this. What's up?
I'll be glad to have a drink.
That's precisely what young...
I'll be more than happy.
No worries, I'm Bohush. Me and Petska here are just honest-to-goodness labourers.
You don't look like laborers. I can smell horse sweat on you. What the fuck does that mean?
Not that it's any of my concern, but you don't look like labourers to me. What's with the weapons?
Well, the roads can be very
What was
perilous
that option
nowadays,
to admit what happened?
so it's good to have a piece of steel for protection.
Oh, that
right?
option?
Luckily, it usually only takes a well-aimed smack or a couple of punches, and I can lay anyone out with my bare hands.
That option was to try and convince that dude to just tell the truth, but I really want to beat his ass up. So I just did that instead. Is it because you brewed those potions? Well, I tried to check those perk options after I brewed them, but for some reason I didn't have them. And I thought it was maybe a main level requirement, but then I feel I would have seen the perk points, but just not been able to spend them. I'm not sure though. It might have been though. Just missed them. Oh, well, I see.
You say you're good at wrestling?
Oh, yeah. I can show you if you want.
A half-naked man asked me to wrestle. We can put money on it. We're gonna bet everything we have. Okay, we did just save, so you know I'm gonna bet it.
I'll wager I'm a better fighter
Imagine
than you
how
any
much
day,
this is gonna
Bogus.
save us in being able to buy Pebbles.
I'll gladly smash you up and
This is
earn
gonna be
some-
so good. This dude has no idea what he's about to get into. Come here, let me mess him up. Oh shit, we got a whole load screen for this. Please don't crash. Actually, go ahead, crash. I don't care. I already saved. Nice. What? Why he put on some clothes?
Nice.
Get out of my face. Back up. Back up, boy.
Try it
Check that
again.
dodge. Check that dodge. Offensive. 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 Relax.
Christ.
Offensive. Offense. Nice.
Nice
40 gold in our
Nicer
pocket.
coin. Goodbye, boys.
Fucking loser. And you know what? Give me some of your wine too. Refreshing. That's money. Big money. Oh, he got dressed for this. Why would you want to wrestle someone who smells like horse sweat? I'm a horny goat, that's why. big money. And for Pebbles, I passed the intimidation check, so I got her. Here's an intimidation check. I thought we had to pay for her. I think we failed every single check, actually, when I tried to talk about that. So maybe I should not try at all to do speech checks, because I think I just play as a soldier where I just fail. I just say the wrong things. Because it also matters what you say to some degree, rather than your skills to say it, right? Because one of them is actually the right answer. That would work. Wormwood. Thistle. I think that might be thistle. I see this marigold though. Pretty sure we can cook these potions even without the recipe. So, it's good to know. Good to know from Keith what that marigold decoction recipe is. We're not finding any nettle though. We need to find nettle. What's an eye bright? That's for like nighttime potion. Don't know what the recipe is for that. We could just look. Crafting. Herbs. Nettle. By water on the edge of woods and in the furrows of fields. So where water collects, kind of. Oh well. We'll keep heading south, follow this main road. Hey, you know what? I saw on the map there's like this sort of fenced-in area. What's this? Oh, it's a little sheep. It's a little sheep farm. I think it would be fun to take care of some sheep. I like the idea of shaving them and then seeing how much fur comes off of them. You didn't have to kill them though. They pay rent with their fur, man.
Why the fuck is that sheep lying there? Ugh, it's starting to smell. And it's all torn up.
Hey, what you doing with this sheep, dude?
Lord be with you.
Why do you have a dead sheep lying here?
It was those fucking wolves.
Oh.
They mauled it. And it was in lamb on top of that.
I was wondering why it's all torn up.
But I'll put an end to it. I got myself some poison. I'm gonna rub it all over the sheep and then leave it somewhere in the woods. That ought to make them lose appetite for my sheep.
Oh, damn. I don't want Mutt to get poisoned.
Mutt?
My dog. He ran away.
You better find him then, and soon. Farewell.
This is just adding to the goose chase that is finding Mutt. Poppy. Oh, you know we could make some jokes out of that. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna mess with that dude. I don't know if that's how that works, but that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna poison that carcass and then let the wolves eat it. It's gonna hurt my dog. Mutt's not gonna eat some spoiled meat like that. Mutt is smarter. Mutt is built different. Oops. Took the wrong fork in the road. You gotta go this way. I see the cat. Rose cute. Thank you, Pacer. You going up high on my list of favorite chatters. Have you seen Medieval Dynasty? Is that like I think I actually have that game where it's a first-person survival crafting game where you get to build up your own village and like recruit villagers to come live where you're building and stuff like that. You can even have a family in there. I think it's pretty interesting, but kind of falls off in terms of simulation because it's so realistic, or because it's 3D and trying to be realistic. It doesn't feel like you can do as much as you would want to do. And I think the building wasn't as freeform. I think it's like prefab buildings. So it felt a little bit constrained with the creativity. Overall though, I think it's a really cool game. And definitely tried that. That means you need to approach decisions here like in TWD then. Some decisions, at least if you want an intended playthrough, oddly enough, in TWD, nettle! In TWD, at least the later seasons, you would have an issue, like, you would just straight up die if you chose some of the wrong decisions. But here, I think it seems to, like, you know, there's no fail state if you say the wrong thing. You will just need to deal with the consequences. And that's, well, you know, don't get me wrong, that's actually how a lot of decisions are in The Walking Dead, but I remember getting annoyed from some of the later seasons how some decisions just straight up just killed you. So it's like, what's the point of that decision? For a cool death animation, I guess, but pretty interesting to be able to make decisions that make sense, and then you just deal with the consequences after. So that's what it seems like this game is about, the decisions that don't really matter. I don't know. We can see that some of these dialogue chains lead up to the same conclusion though. Like Hans will always abandon us and get pissed at us no matter how we talk. But based on how we talked, there are some good reasons as to why he's pissed at us more so than not. Pretty interesting. But you can sort of play Henry as a character that says what other people want to hear. Or you can play him as a character that is outspoken and says what he has on his mind. But from what we've seen so far, we could get punished. Because we are a lowborn. You know, we can't be speaking up like that sometimes. Then again, Fortuna, Juvat, Jovat, something. What? Juvat, Fortuna, Juvat. What? Some Latin. Fortune favors the bold. You know what I'm saying? So there's some creative intention, creative freedom, and some tension there with how we respond sometimes. Can you be a herbalist in the game? I think you might have missed out on us grinding out some alchemy there, but you definitely can be. I think you can be a blacksmith and an herbalist. You can make some money by making potions or by crafting some blacksmith stuff. Alright, we are now in Samine. Hold on, you saying that I could just speech check past and get my horse? Pebbles.
Wait, that's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Now where is the horse keeper? Let me talk to him. Moravian?
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Okay, so we're gonna play some dice.
Would you like to throw some?
Yes.
What game would you...
We're gonna bet everything.
Courage!
Would you like to...
What game?
Beggars? What? You don't want to play any more? For any more money?
Would you like to play?
What game would you...
No, just 3? No, I'm not wasting my time.
What did I do to you? Christ.
Cook Dorothy.
What are you doing here?
Ludmilla of Samine. Oh, sorry. I thought this was public land. I gotcha. I just wondering. I seen funny moments about the game. Have you seen Medieval Dynasty? Yeah. There's a bit of jank in that game too, if I remember right. But I played a long time ago. I played when it first came out into early access, I think. Where's this horse tender? This guy? Hired hand? How's the reboot going? We trucking along. Thanks for stopping by, Gravesbaker. We're finding a different way to steal Pebbles away. Oh, here you are.
What would you like?
Pebbles.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you... I bought it, I admit, but that horse... So it...
Take a good look at me. That's not gonna work.
And the one who's... Well, so it's not... Maybe not him... but just a...
Success.
Would you rather be in the good graces of...
Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come...
Nice, we did it.
She serve you well.
Okay. That was super easy. I think we failed that speech check last time. Okay, so we have the different speeds and the horse inventory. We already saw this. Nice. Yahoo!
Good.
Thanks for coming back to me, Pebbles.
Groschen and a stale loaf of bread.
Alright, everyone out of the way. This knight is back on his horse.
Nice and slow.
Alright. Now that we have Pebbles, first stop, improve our weapon skills. Improve our weapon skills. Okay, so we'll take the main road, and then we'll head to see Tomcat.
Quick!
Let's go, baby. Damn, we moving up in this timeline. We moving up quick. You should have saddle and stuff in your inventory. Oh, can we equip that right now? Oh, you're right. Move to horse. Move to horse. Horse. Oh! I love that. How they twist that display of the character models. Ooh. And you can see like these inventory slots are sort of set inside this display. Let's turn that around again. You can see they're a little bit 3D. Oh, that's lovely. And look, and that just makes you notice all this extra ornamentation. Is that a word? Across this display. Let's turn it again. This, look at all these sculptures above there. That is insane. That's really neat. That's cool. Alright, that's it then. Let's keep on riding. Oh, okay. Well, I have to keep yawning. Oh, but we've overshot where we need to go. We're enjoying the ride too much. We need to take this side road. Nice. And this other side road. Nice. Okay, keep on moving forward.
Quick!
Looks like we gotta take some manual control since it's a small trail. You do not need to hold the left shift while riding the horse. Just tap to spur the horse and speed it up. That is a beautiful tutorial. Thank you for telling me, because I was holding it down. I was holding it down. And then we go up this way. We'll keep going forward. Oh, no. We do follow the road left. Okay. We're back here. We're back here, everybody. Okay, I would say we're already farther ahead, like Blair's saying, from the last save. So we're making a good time. I'm suffering on this game. Why suffering? Why suffering? This or RDR2? Archie, why are you trying to make me have some controversy? You do not need to hold W. Alright, game. You don't want me to play? I understand. We just get to enjoy and relax. I think they're two distinct games, but if you only have enough money to buy one, RDR2 is cheaper. You can probably run it easier. And I know exactly how that story ends. I played it through all the way, so I know certainly that game does not fall off at any point, or is otherwise unrecommendable after a certain point. So I would have to say, given everything I know, being a reasonable person, I'm gonna have to safely go and say RDR2 over Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But we'll see once I finish this game. It's pretty high up there. It's pretty high up there. You can spin them around. I tried to spin them around, but they didn't go all the way. I couldn't see that horse, but the yellow bar under the stamina is how long the horse will gallop. That's what I was reacting to. That's what I like. Whoa! I think that's a cool representation of the sprint on top of the extra stamina. What is this camp about? Nomad's camp. But they're just camping on this trail? Interesting. Oh! Okay, I hope that's a child. That just does not look like a normal person. This, like, it's just a head and then feet. This robe does not do well to show off that this is a person with regular human anatomy. Check out that pig with wings that has a penguin captured in its beak. What's up with that? And there's a fighting arena and a demon in the woods. What? This dude is wearing the cumin mask. Hold up. We have to go down there. What is the cumin doing down here? Is he ranting and raving right now? What's going on down here? What's going on? Show me the cumins. I'm not sure what my plan is if they're mean to me, but what y'all doing here? How can we be peaceful? Oh, sorry.
Was that you? Never mind.
I can't talk. Okay. Well, I do recognize these people as, they'll be in Troskovitz later on, and they get into a brawl with everyone. Kinda weird, we can't just talk to them, though. Okay, relax. You alright.
Wait!
You alright. You alright, girl. You alright. You alright. You alright.
Easy!
You alright. Forward, just go forward. I'm never going down. This is why you could not have knights come down a choke point like this.
Wait!
Jesus Christ, Henry's screaming for his life with that dialogue. Okay, we're good. Jesus. Clearly a halfling? Yeah. Game said stop manhandling this horse. Now we're pushing through. But because we pushed through, you know we gotta praise the baby girl. Thank you, Pebbles. The only character to have stuck around with us from the last game. Alright. Obviously I should have parked my horse at the beginning of the camp, but Pebbles poops wherever and goes wherever. Now take me to Tomcat. Ooh, I like the sleeveless. What's good, Tomcat?
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. He's polite with it.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
What's up? Is everything all right?
Same as usual. Can't complain.
That was weird. Why did they just act like they just met? Anyways, I'm not gonna dive into that background. That's a crazy lore. All I wanted was just like, hey, can you teach me some sword stuff? And he started talking about being a strongman and being run over by a wagon. What the?
My name is Henry.
Not a she-bear.
And I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and
we're gonna have to beat bro in a full duel.
Is that true?
You know I can do that,
Depends.
Keith.
Why do you ask?
I'm gonna take this dude out.
To help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, don't thank me yet.
I could have offered him something for that, but if he's not gonna ask, I'm not gonna offer, you know what I'm saying?
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Oh, you don't have a gate to walk in? Okay, I guess we just have to hop it. Alright, lock in here.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other.
It's a two-hander.
Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack.
What? He put on
Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right,
left.
Oh, interesting.
And then right
Natural
again.
combo.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I'll get it. Let's do it.
Okay, interesting. Oh, I see that. It automatically puts us already on the left, right, left, right.
Now
But we
do
already
it
have this
again.
combo unlocked. Have we really just never done a left, right, left, right fully? Really?
Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above,
Up, right, left.
then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right. Let's give it a
It
try.
may seem annoying,
I'll
but
let
I
you
feel
make
like a lot
3
of games
strikes just like before. No more.
miss out on the art of tutorialization, and part of that is just like repetition. So I actually appreciate how they keep repeating this both through the tutorial, through the dialogue, and then again through
Once more.
I guess it's just those two.
Well done.
And this is gonna allow us to attack without our enemy being able to block. If you want to avoid an opponent's perfect block, attack in the direction furthest away from your opponent's weapon. So you do want opposite. When you attack in the direction your opponent's weapon is, the chance of him performing a perfect block significantly increases. Hey, someone in chat said it was the opposite way. I knew they were wrong. If an opponent deflects your attack and continues with a riposte, you can deflect it with your own perfect block. Alternating attacks and counterattacks form the core of sword fighting. Okay. Yep. That's interesting. So this is a little bit new. They lightly color the direction that you want to follow through with in order to do a combo. I wonder if that's automatic, or as long as I unlock a combo, it just highlights which directions I could go in for a proper combo in that sense. That would be helpful. Part of the issue with the first game is that you actually did have to remember the combos, which depending on, if you weren't using the same weapon every time, it was sometimes hard to get that muscle memory, especially fighting off multiple people. Perfect block doesn't cost any stamina. Ah. And then here's a bonus on weapon type. So once we get to the game, part of the game where people are regularly wearing armor, we should consider using a bludgeoning type weapon. But special techniques like master combos, like master strikes and combos, will still allow us to bypass some of the armor.
That's that then. You don't even have to use
The first game had the
longsword
highlights
for this
too.
technique. It'll work
Look at that,
with
I didn't
any
even
other
understand
weapon.
that.
That'll come in handy.
I'm
And
beginning
one
to think
more
this
piece of
combat
advice.
is the same as the first
Any
game,
attack can start with this,
but just better
or that
tutorialized.
technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
Do I try again, or?
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more
You got it,
if
bro.
you
Thank
want.
you. Keep
But it won't
learning
be as
sword fighting
cheap.
from an American.
And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhau, also known as the Master Strike.
Is he supposed to be German?
How could I prove
It's similar, but I
myself
think
to
it's
you
10x
so that
better in
you'll
this.
teach me the master
100%.
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have
There's
to do
part
is
of the
challenge
benefit
you.
there.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted though, I'm pretty sure even in this time period, spears were still the superior weapon, just based on how easy they were and the range you get. So I think this bit, I don't know, I'm definitely talking out of my ass, but I think this is a bit of a fantasy here. I mean, you could feasibly do the same type of techniques on any other weapon.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
But it sounds like we have all the tools we need to be able to fight.
Anything,
we don't need to unlock anything.
Cocky.
So let's kill him.
At least I'll demonstrate the difference between
He's talking so big. I'm gonna get this the first damn try. Look at him. He doesn't even let me have a sword.
Christ!
Oh shit.
It's a slaughter! Sorry, lad, but it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
Let me try it
We're
again.
here all night, baby.
Nonsense. If you can't defeat me fresh, you won't defeat me all bloodied up.
I'll tend to my...
Very well then. Get a move on.
They make me do this. I hate them. I'm refunding this game. Next time then, I'm gonna save and then just reload the save. Making me go back. Is there even an inn here that I can sleep at? Anybody gonna help me out?
Look like someone gave you a
Yeah, you wanna help me out?
Ah, don't worry. I'm fine.
And they tried to tell us charms and stuff.
Ha!
What?
You come to say...
What? No, I need a place to sleep. Goodbye. We could drink some wine.
Careful.
I don't think there's a place for us to rest. There is a save after training. I need it before, so we don't have to rest anywhere else. Oh, baths. Looks like I would be able to heal myself, but for gold
And
here.
they tried to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temeraf. The voivode will want
So anyone, can I talk to anyone about those? Or is that just y'all's baths?
Careful.
Y'all don't want to let me...
You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones.
Okay, stop acting like there's a local doctor.
The voivode's wife spoke of you. Go there.
Trade. Oh, we can at least
I'll
trade.
have a look.
Look at that light mace. Spade. Okay, we're not gonna buy that. Keith telling me we can just find that. Alright. Yeah, we don't have too many... We don't have anything to sell.
What can you do?
We would be able to buy a place to rest at, though, if we could. Oh well. Well, now we know we have the fast travel option unlocked. We have Pebbles. We can go to the miller. What's the miller's mission? He wants us to steal something from another town, I think. Okay. Alrighty then. Where is the best place that we would be able to have a rest then? Probably Bozhena's here. Whoops. Dude really brought you to death's door and said see ya? Talk about a teacher. Remains of a Celtic oppidum? Wait, what? What is that about? Remains of a Celtic oppidum. What does oppidum mean? Hold on, I'm googling this. Is this related to the riddle? Large fortified settlement from the Iron Age. Interesting. A little bit of history there for you. But why would a fortified place be in the middle of the forest? Okay, I'm gonna travel from Troskovitz with the horse to Radovan. Let's hope we don't get let's hope we don't get waylaid at 1 HP. What the fuck? And we can pay for what, like 5 gold? To be able to sleep here? Innkeeper Betty, please.
Have
Have you come to break some more stuff?
No.
If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And you bleed.
Yes, I do need help. I just need a rest.
No, thanks. I'm just fine.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
She's not gonna let us sleep here. What am I supposed to do then to heal ourselves? Who would I sleep at? Where would I sleep? In this camp by the road? Okay, come on, Pebbles. Fucking terrible Vast Village. Terrible service. The Yelp reviews on this, I swear to God, are 2 out of 5. Sprint on over. Get me to this camp. I swear if there's bandits at this camp, I will die. My own stamina can't even handle riding on Pebbles here.
Go!
Okay, here we are. We're rolling up to the campsite. Okay, dismount. So we can sleep if we... Now if we use a chamomile brew, we ought to be able to sleep to full HP in like a few hours. You're not fine, dude. The game saved auto after you learn the combos. We always knew those combos though. Didn't we? I should have checked to see if we would have healed back up to 100. We just had to sleep it off, that's fine. At least we saw in our player page that we had those left, right, left combos. But I've been trying them just out there in the middle of combat and they didn't work. So if that's true, pretty lame that they showed us off. They showed those combos to us, but we didn't have the ability to use them. I didn't know. Okay, so we rested. Let's head back. And north. Alright, next stop, let's get the set of quests from Radovan. And then we're gonna head down south again anyways. To Trotsky or whatever. What's it called? Samin? And then we'll have Pebbles by then so we can actually see what happens in that quest. In that quest once we finally do it. Let's follow the path here. We have full stamina. Oh, we traveling. I love how easy it is to use this horse. I love how you can just let go of everything and just look around too. Helps you appreciate, instead of having to micromanage running at speed, you have the ability to just, you know, take in the visuals that they've designed here. Really fun. Oh, look at this. How beautiful. Look how they opened this up to this curve, and then we see that castle on the hilltop there. We want to go this path. Okay, follow it.
Go.
Sprint up. Let's go. And we'll trust Pebbles to lead us to the blacksmith now. Look at that maypole. Henry always points out that maypole, and I think it looks so scary. I still don't know what a maypole is. So ominously tall. Yo, that you see that camera movement? I should be a presenter for E3 playing video games. And just like cinematically looking around and shit.
Whoa.
Okay, look at me, everybody. New night strolling into town. I'm here to make horseshoes for y'all. The blacksmith is not here, damn it. That's too bad. I could start blacksmithing even without him though. Is he inside? Oh, you having dinner?
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for your husband. Oh, he's right here. Hey, can you let me, can you teach me how to blacksmith? Wasting my time. And I don't think we can rent a town, room up here either. Look at that, there's no one even to help us out. Really? It's like, what, 6 p.m. you're not serving drinks yet? Some people are having dinner right now. You're not gonna let me have any? Town crier, why aren't you crying? Terrible service, terrible town. This is why it's desolate and why you only have room for one horse. Parking it at this tavern. Nobody's gonna be coming over here from out of town. Is this my horse? Did it just go and park itself at the trough? It is. Oh, that's neat. You get some good water? Whoa, what you barking at? Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, so we have some time to kill, but there's not much to do around here. So I'm just gonna fast wait 3 hours. There you go. He's up. Let's get started with this blacksmith stuff.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get
He just
lost.
taught you a new one. Upright. Oh my gosh, you're right, Keith. He did teach us that new one. The upright left one. I gotta make sure which weapons that combo is available for.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I wonder if that one is only
My
for
last
sword.
2 hands,
That's what I mean.
well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have
It's
you
on
done
all
it before?
weapons? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for looking out, Keith.
I basically grew up in the forge.
Appreciate you.
My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in.
Look at that. Look at that respect. He's calling his dad a swordsmith, not a blacksmith.
I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
How much of an expert
So
he is.
you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you...
Sure thing.
Great.
Iron.
You
Okay,
come,
he's gonna give
but
us the supplies. And let's make that sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a
We're gonna be
practice
able to
try.
zoom past this.
Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit.
Pull out, push in,
Now get
and
the
then blow.
furnace nice and hot.
There you
There's a
go.
lever above
Let's heat it up.
Give it a pull. Works the better.
Heat it up. Heat it up nice and evenly.
Tell the temperature by the color. But you won't be able to tell when
It's like there's a
fire.
cold spot in the
You
middle.
have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
It does
Try
feel a
moving
little
the
bit
sword along
sluggish
the anvil
with these
so you
controls
get the hang of it.
because as you move your mouse, it's not like
Now take
it's
the
so
hammer
sensitive.
And try hitting it a few times.
On this part of the blacksmithing minigame, it's like mapped 1-to-1 with your mouse movement, but on the last one, there's
See the
some delay
sparks?
between movements.
That's a sign of a good strike.
So it's kind of hard to
The more
actually...
sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different
It doesn't
degrees
feel
of
great.
power. A stronger hit
It feels
will do
nice.
more,
It's fun.
but it'll tire you out faster.
I think there's some
Try
like
giving it a few blows as hard as you can, so I can see how strong
improvements
you
that I don't know how they would improve, but I feel like there could be some improvements here with the
Of course,
smoothness
if it was
of
all
the
about hitting an anvil
minigame.
with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Just my opinion.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has 2 sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Oh, you love to hear that noise. This is a blacksmith's son, baby.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
I wonder if I'll be able to complete it before it cools off. It's on all weapons. Of course, bro. Thank you, Keith. It's starting to look like that blade. We do have the Scarlet's Axe, but I'm not sure if this is better or equal to it.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the
I'm pretty
furnace.
sure we could if we're good enough, though.
Sometimes you got to go
We
there
could
and
do
back
it all in one go.
But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
This part, like, I mean, there's like a delay between your movements. So you'll want to correct what you're doing. Like, oh, I pushed it in too far, so I want to pull it out. But when you pull it out, you're still pushing it in. So you want to pull it out even more, like your mouse. And it finally catches up to the first moment you pulled out. And so you end up overshooting how much you want to pull out. That part feels a little bit sluggish.
That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Sparks are fly. There you go.
Nice.
Got it finished.
I don't know about that whole rhythm thing, though. I don't know how to do it to the rhythm. I'm not very rhythmically inclined in real life either, though. Oh, it's telling us that we're tempering the blade here. We're just touching that bare metal with our raw meat hands. Same, I like it on Xbox, but it's a little clanky sometimes. I just get like 4 or 5 good smacks and flip. I love how you can just zone out and just do that.
Right. Let's have a look.
Nice. How much can I sell this, though?
That's why if you work on that.
Okay, got it.
Thanks.
You can, and of course, any question.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them.
At a sign, 2 doors.
You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in a chest
nice.
there. Don't worry.
Wait, I didn't know that. That's what I get for skipping dialogue.
Right. You can get
just like that.
Sack. You take care once you.
Yeah. Yeah, but you will, if I just talk to you again, you will give me the more interesting job.
Those 2 idiot hands of mine.
Okay, and this is how we unlock.
Those 2
can't tell you. I don't think they
were they.
No.
You trust them. The cargo is missing. This is what I think. You only know of this big shipment if you're higher up in the hierarchy of like lords and nobility here, right? Like you would know, oh, this village is trading a huge shipment of stuff over to this other village. So I think because of that, maybe the captain, the betrayer who I'm like creating this conspiracy theory about, took those supplies and is arming his own small army that's loyal to him or to Sigismund, whereas von Bergow maybe is still on the fence to them.
All right.
So I think it might be like a contingency plan, and actually
and if you find that pair
part of the gear that they end up using on the castle siege.
For me.
Gladly.
Not sure
I'll
though.
kick some sobriety into them.
That's what I think the missing cart is about. We'll see.
Why not? Why don't?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, I don't need practice.
Then go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Okay, we might as well just forge another one just to see how much it costs.
Give it a practice try.
Oh, I'm so pissed.
Like swords
I thought he was gonna like teach us like XP wise.
Try poking it around for a bit.
Honestly, it's still really fun. One of my favorite things to do. I'm also one of those people with Fable 3 that played the blacksmithing minigame endlessly. Because you got like a multiplier, and you can make some crazy amounts of cash if you kept that multiplier up. It was a fun little minigame. Only had meaning because you had a good amount of
Take a look. Try it out.
You had a good amount of reason to have money in the first place. So it made that minigame all the more fun. Actually having money to buy everything else.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's a sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Tell me to flip it.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Ooh, this roteness has made me realize I think the optimal way to play this is you rest, let stamina start to recharge, and then in the swing up, then you release as you get your stamina around to where you were before. So that way you can have a really nice sequence of just repeatedly hitting, accurate hits, and like being super efficient here. So now we don't have to wait a little bit extra delay when we completely run out of stamina before it starts to regenerate. I'm not doing it perfectly though. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Flip it.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go.
At least I think that's how you should do it.
Back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you gotta go there and back all day. But it's
all day, really? You're this old and you're going all the way back all day? I can do this in one go, I swear. I swear to you. I think only because of the tutorial I have to do it twice. Surely it's not my mistake. Surely.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Okay, let's start at the base here. Nothing.
Well struck. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't it?
It has nothing to help. It helps me do nothing.
Got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the
Okay, nice.
sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I have to finish this up. At least we get to make a little bit of extra gold here. We're gonna offload a bunch of our equipment. Let's keep some of the pre-order stuff too. Ooh, let's hope some people want to gamble too. Can't wait to make some money. Alright, thank you. Now let's sell it to them. Wait, what if
I'd like
can you teach me something?
What do you want?
Oh, craftsmanship basics for 100 gold. See, that's what I thought you would be able to teach me at first.
Excuse me?
Oh no, he's not letting me trade with him though. Oh, he's not letting me trade with him. That's weird. Let's find our place to sleep at though. 2 doors with a wagon. This is then? Sleep and save. Hell yeah, this is my little room. Look how cozy it is. And here's our different shields. Oh, this shield weighs the most. Maybe we should use the shield that weighs the least, actually. It does look the coolest, in my opinion, though. Let me grab this hood and hat, the coat, and then we're gonna use this as a special outfit. Hunting sword. Yeah, we're gonna sell it. Equip the shield. Crossbow. Hunting bolt. And we'll equip our good stuff here. And I want to make sure we save that. So we're going to switch outfits. Equip our gross old stuff. So we keep it nice and good quality. Gotta make sure. Equip our same gear. Whoops. There you go. And then we can easily change outfits when it's time to start talking. For now, we'll wear this. And is there a... Let's wash our clothes. Will this wash off the clothes in our inventory? Like for our other outfit? It would be very cool if it did. Ooh. I think they do. No, they don't. They don't. So we do have to switch. Can I switch without being in the menu? No. Okay, so I do have to be in my inventory to switch. Alright, we're all cleaned up though. Let's make sure we save after all that progress. Close our door. Save. Sleep and save. Okay, nice. We're just gonna sleep and save, so let's just sleep for an hour. And you know what, y'all? I'm gonna take a quick break here. It's Friday though, so you know we get to end off and go crazy with a longer stream later today. Looks like the stream is pretty stable too, so I'm gonna take a break here, y'all. I'll be back online in a few moments, maybe about in an hour or so, and we'll continue playing and catching up to where we made progress for. We've unlocked the blacksmith set of quests. So I think what we're going to do is actually travel along this road, head west, unlock some of those towns there, reveal some of the map for the fast travel points, and then we'll go ahead, go to Samin, and follow up on that Radovan's caravan, see what's going on there. After all that's done, then we'll find where Mutt is, because I now realize what a big wild goose chase hanging out or finding Mutt is. Alright, sounds good. It was a good catching up stream. Thank you so much, Blair. Appreciate you. We've made a lot of progress. Even though we deleted the save, still a lot of fun to play back some of the scenes that we played through already, catch a few more details, and also just make sure I understand the game. So, didn't really lose too much in my opinion. Appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. We're basically where we left off. That's how I feel too. Bro, just got in here from the bridge clip. You like that? That we're about to see if those same bandits are going to be in there. I don't think I'll be able to recreate that that win though. We'll see. We'll see if they're over there. Thank you for stopping by, Jack. You can still do the Miller's Quest too. You don't have to only help the blacksmith. Yeah, definitely I want to do that. And then also get some of his free stealth outfits, round out our outfits. We're starting to build out, we've built out our charisma one. We need an offense and then a stealth one probably now. So we'll be able to do that next. Alright y'all, I'll see y'all in a bit. Thank you for hanging out. That shit was classic. Appreciate you. Big shout out to Iros Girls, Ek Plays Games, Gala OG, everyone else doing the paid memberships. Thank y'all so much for the support. Hopefully we have fixed a lot of these tech issues, so thank y'all for bearing with me. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit. Have a great rest of your day. If you don't catch me later today though, but if you do join the Discord for those notifications when I go online, or just hit the notifications and the bell for YouTube if you like that. So thank you everyone.